following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3. Sully Butte Sports is brought to you by 83 Ag Sales, AGE, Bank West Oneida, Barber Chemical and Barber Farm Service, The Blue Goose, and Brett Spray Service. And by Agtegra, CHS River Plains, Colson Farms, Kona Ag Oneida, Don's Food Center, Eric's Custom Repair, First Dakota National Bank, and Yag Air. Sully Butte Sports is also brought to you by Lamb Chevy, Oahe Grain, Oliver Construction, Ringneck Energy, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, the Sully County Sheriff's Office, Sunrise Bank, The Corner, Wheeler Seed Farm, Yakby Ranches, Venture Communications, and Lincoln Out Construction. Now let's head to the booth with the call of the game and the voice of the Sully Butte Chargers, Wyatt Parichka.
And it's a first time in a while as we have a doubleheader set for you here between the Sully Butte Chargers and the Jones County Coyotes here in Oneida at the Mark Sefner Court on the campus of Sully Butte High School. Wyatt Parichka with you here this evening. Jeremy behind the camera and Emma back in the studio for all the help that they do. This is a Riverfront Broadcasting production. A big thanks to all of our sponsors who make this possible. 83 Ag Sales, AGE Corporation, Agtegra Corporative, Bank West Oneida, Barber Chemical, Barber Farm Service, Blue Goose, Brett Spray Service, CHS River Plains, Colson Farms, Kona Ag Oneida, Don's Food Center, Eric's Custom Repair, First Dakota National Bank, Yag Air, Lamb Chevy, Lincoln Out Construction, Oahe Grain, Oliver Construction, Ringneck Energy, South Dakota Office of Attorney General Division and Consumer Protection, Sully County Sheriff's Office, Sunrise Bank, The Corner. Also, big thanks to Venture Communications, Whittler Seed Farm, and Yakby Ranches. Big thanks for all of them who help us with this broadcast. This web broadcast is brought to you by Dodd's Food Center. So big thanks to them for helping us get the web video stream. You can tune in live on Country 95.3 Sports, or you can catch the game here on the airwaves at Country 95.3 FM. It is the girls going of a doubleheader up between Sully Butte and the Lady Coyotes, as Sully Butte are entering with a 2-11 record. They would fall 49-21 against Warner on Saturday. They will be carrying a 2-game losing streak into this contest. The Lady Coyotes, just 9 games played of the season, and they only have 7 left to go. So they're not going to hit that 20-game mark of the season, but they currently are 5-4 on the year. They have a 2-game winning streak going into this one. They was snapped, though, so they're actually a 1-game losing streak, but they was snapped against Bennett County on Saturday with a final of 70-30. That is your look at how these two teams are entering. And this is a series that is favoring the Chargers, and we'll tell you more about what the Chargers are going to do in this game, because Coach really says this is one that they can steal from Jones County, and they'll be looking to do that twice in a row on the home court to get their 2nd win in a row here on the home court here as well. The Chargers are currently 9-4. Excuse me, I should apologize. 16-3. in the span against Jones County. So this will be the 20th meeting since 2007, as Sully Butte are 16-3 in that span, with both teams having split the last 4 meetings. The Lady Coyotes did, though, become victorious in their last meeting with a final of 51-42. I say they split the last 4 games. You can actually say they've split the last 6 games, as this decade they are currently, right now, 3-3. The Chargers' last win, you would have to go all the way to January of 2024, where they would win at the final of 52-32. So that is a brief history between these two teams and how these two teams are entering today, as you're tuned into the 83 Ag Sales pregame show, brought to you by 83 Ag Sales. Big thanks to them for helping us get set for tip-off here on this Tuesday night. Pretty thin week of sports here from Sully Butte as well. We'll tell you more of what's going on around the state as well for basketball games. We'll get you that report at halftime as well. We'll also take a look at some headlines going into this one, and we have a pregame interview with head coach Susan Ruley. We're going to step aside. We'll take a 90-second timeout. We'll come back, get you tonight's story, headlines, and some games going on around the state of South Dakota. That is coming up here on your 83 Ag Sales pregame show in 90 seconds on KLXS Pier Country 95.3, streaming online at Country 95.3 Sports.
Or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Continue your pregame show here on Country 95.3 FM, online at Country 95.3 Sports, or you can listen to the game on our YouTube page or on purecountry.com. Jones County and Sully Butte meeting for the 20th time here since 2006. So Sully Butte's looking to get their first win in 2 tries here, as Jones County currently 5-4 on the season. Sully Butte are 2-11. Let's take a look at some games going on around the state for South Dakota for the girls. We'll take a look at more of the local teams of interest here for this February 3rd, I should have. As the Pierre Governors are in action tonight. That is on our sister station at kccrradio.com. As the Governor girls are on the road to Yankton. That is currently set for a 7 o'clock tip-off. Boys are tipping off at home at 7 o'clock as Sports Director John Winkler is on the call for that game between Yankton and the Pierre Governors. Other games of interest, Billard battling Winter at Winter High School here later today. Stanley County is on the road to the Falcons in Todd County. The girls will start at 6:30 for their contest. Gettysburg battling against Redfield at the Redfield Junior Senior High Greeno Gym. That's a 6:30 time, so they are about to get underway here. And you're wondering, we're not usually on the average start time. Well, the girls' JV game went 3 overtimes. They just could not find a winner, and in the end, it was Jones County in the JV game that would become victorious. But other games here that I should mention, Highmore Herald battling Sunshine Academy. That is a 6:30 start at the Cuyahoga County Memorial Auditorium. Again, all these game time starts are for the girls' varsity teams. So that is your look at games of interest in the local area. Let's talk about where the Charger girls are at right now. They had a tough one on Saturday against Warner, where, again, the 49-21 was the final. It just couldn't really get couldn't get shots to go down, but B, the turnovers. Again, it's been the running gun offense and pressure that the Chargers have seen this season. They're trying to beat that. It's all about really the confidence with this Charger squad and trying to build that, but still plenty of basketball for the Chargers to get going, because right now, if you take a look at the standings, and despite, the Charger girls having a 2-11 record, if the season were to end today, they would be hosting a first-round game against Teoshbe-Topa. Is right now they are currently the 8th seed in the Region 6B standing. So wins are important as well, but also they think they can still win against Jones County tonight. But that's why you play the games, right, Jeremy? You got to play them to win them, and you never know what could happen. We're about to find out here in about 7 minutes and 46 seconds. So really, the story for the Chargers is they're going to try to make it 2 in a row in front of a great home crowd that the boys have been able to benefit off. I believe it's been 17 or 18 games in a row that the Sully Butte boys haven't lost at home. It's been a while for them, but the Charger girls are looking to make it 2 in a row after defeating Stanley County on last Thursday. For Jones County, they're just trying to get some more wins under their belt with the less amount of games that they have on the season. And I mentioned that 5-4 record. I've looked at their schedule to see if there's maybe any postponements or anything else, but right now their schedule doesn't show any games on the Bound website, as again, they have just this one, and then it looks like 6 more as they'll be at that Warner Classic. They got Phillip coming up, North Central, and New Underwood coming up. For the Charger girls, their season is starting to wind down, as well as this is their first of 7 games left on the season. They have 4 of those at home. They actually have 5 of those at home. So their road trips of the season are coming to a close. They have a 30-minute road trip, and then their longest one left, besides regional tournament, if they're able to get that far, is going to be back to Warner for a classic that will be on Valentine's Day. That is coming up. So for the girls, trying to get another win. Jones County trying to get some wins with a less amount of games on the season. Girls are going to try to avoid those turnovers as well for Sully Buttes and just be able to get some of those easy shots to fall. They did a good job trying to get Scotland Kinney the basketball on Saturday, so something to watch out for. And if she gets double teamed, watch for those kickouts. And that was a question I did talk with head coach Susan Rulli about in the pregame conversation that I had with her. So with that, we're going to take one more timeout here. We'll take a 60-second timeout here and get to that pregame conversation. It is the Jones County Lady Coyotes and the Sully Buttes Chargers coming up here in just a few moments on Country 95.3. We're back in 60 seconds.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
Hey, Coach Susan Rulli here of the Sully Buttes Chargers, and Coach, it's just kind of just the same results every game, but I mean, just the turnovers kind of coming into play once again, and just kind of what did you notice from that Warner game?
Yeah, the turnovers hurt us quite a bit we were breaking the press, not too bad, and then all of a sudden we just kind of fell apart again and rushed our passes and overthrew some, and it was like we became scared again of a press that we've been breaking all year long because everybody's been pressing us, and we just got to continue to get that confidence back into us time after time, game after game, every time we get pressed. So hopefully tonight, Jones County's going to press us. It'll be a man press. We're going to have to be able to handle their press and be able to pass the ball enough to get it across half court and run our offense.
I was going to ask you, too, like maybe what's kind of been the message with your team, about building that confidence? Because, you keep mentioning the confidence component of just like, trying to build that so they do have that confidence when that pressure starts coming in during that full court press or when they're playing aggressive defense. Kind of maybe what's that message that you've been sharing with your team? Well,
we talk about it every day at practice. When you come out to play, you got to have confidence. You got to build yourself up to be the best that you can be, to be on that court. Give me 110% on the court, and we should see a lot of success.
Going into Jones County, you mentioned it, Coach. They're gonna try to do what every team has been doing to you guys all season long, running God. But there are maybe some other things that you notice, maybe on the defensive side or maybe offensive side, that you kind of want to approach with tonight.
Offensive side, I'd like to see us run our offense. Look for Scotland in the inside a little bit more to give her a chance to shoot the ball. We're definitely going to have to attack as much as we can. We'll have to set screens and attack as much as we can. Defensively, we got to communicate. Because we're going to be playing zone tonight, so we're going to have to definitely communicate and know where everybody is on the floor.
As I say, those are two other cool, amazing components. I think getting Scotland the ball more was very, helpful for you guys, because usually when she's pretty good at getting it to the basket either way she spins. I mean, how good is it? I mean, the few times that they got to see it against Warner, but maybe throughout the season that when she has it, it's been pretty successful.
Yeah, when we get her the ball, I mean, they're going to look to double team. Well, then she's able to kick the ball out, and we're able to shoot a nice little jumper on the outside. So that's what we're going to have to look for tonight is if we get it into the inside, she's going to have to look to kick it a possibility, or if not, she's going to have to make a quick move to the basket and put it in.
And in that 2-3 zone, too, when you guys really kind of went more, that is your first go-to. I mean, there's been a lot of success with that as well.
Yeah, and we have. I mean, with our defensive end of 2-3, they trust each other more in that defense, and they work together really well, and they know exactly what their jobs are in that.
How key is it that because they have, like, the teams that go against you, that are fast-paced, really have to really slowly and methodically play that 2-3 zone? That's got to be more advantage because the pace of the game slows down for you guys.
Yeah, it definitely slows down for us, so then they're not able to run and gun, and we just got to hustle back on defense and get set up a little bit quicker for us, to be successful on that defensive end.
Perfect, Coach. As always, what's going to be the factor? What do you want to see from your team today?
A win would be a nice factor tonight. We need to boost that confidence up, but definitely, confidence and determination and lots of effort tonight.
Well, a chance to go 2 in a row at home, Coach. Appreciate your time and best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Big thanks, head coach, really for taking some time here. And, yeah, you got to kind of mix the questions up because it's kind of been one of the struggles this season. It's just the turnovers in big margins, and sometimes those have been big runs that have hurt the Chargers. So something to watch for here tonight. We are going to have a national anthem coming up here in just a moment, so we will send it to the PA announcer here in just a moment. But again, we are just moments away from the Jones County Lady Coyotes and the Sully Butte Chargers here on Country 95.3 and online at Country 95.3 Sports. Let's send it to the PA announcer for the national anthem. Looks like it's going to be played by the Sully Butte Band.
At halftime of the boys' game, we'll have a short scrimmage. Also, at halftime of the boys' game, we'll have a half-court shot winner. At the end of the third quarter of the first game, the senior class will draw for the winner of the 50-50. Senior parents, this is a reminder that senior night will be for boys and girls teams on February 19th against the Trojans of Fulton. Now we ask that you please keep in mind the men and women of our armed forces as they stand guard around the world and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem by the Sully Butte Pep Band under the direction of Mrs. Erica Paxton. Proper respect is remove your hat, stand at attention, place your right hand over your heart. Veterans and out of uniform active duty personnel may salute the flag.
National anthem by the Sully Butte Band here as we get you set for the Sully Butte Chargers and the Jones County Lady Coyotes. Let's start with your starters for Jones County. They're under the direction here of Scott Matthews, who is entering his fifth season as the head coach for the Lady Coyotes. It will look like this for the opposing team here. We'll start like this. Number 3, it is a 5'8 senior and Mallory Venard. She'll be followed by the 5'9 junior and Sunny Volberg. It is number 12, a 5'10 sophomore and Brianna Askey. And number 25, a 5'8 junior and JC Jensen. And I forgot to put one more starter there. It's a 5'7" freshman in Aubrey Tucker. For the Chargers, it will look like this here today. It will start like this. It is number 14, a 5'4" senior in Brooklyn Burney. She'll be followed by number 22, a 5'7" senior in Jaden Yeager. It is number 23, a 5'5" senior in Nevaeh Westfall. Number 31 is Skylar Kinney, a 6-foot senior. And to round up the starting lineup, it is Miley Weishottle, a 5'4" senior, wearing number 32. Head coach Susan Ruling, assistant coach Connor Decker, who had himself a pretty good JV game earlier here today. Again, that triple overtime game that took place before this one got started. Scoreboard tonight brought to you by Ringneck Energy and Victor Communication. Big thanks to 83 Ag Sales for getting us started here. Skylar Kinney in the center circle will take on Brianna Askey as we are set. And we are underway here as the tip is controlled by Jones County, and they'll start going from left to right. And they are road blue uniforms, white numbers, orange numbering, trimmed in white. Chargers in their home whites, purple numbers, purple lettering, trimmed in black. As the Chargers will have the rebound courtesy of Nevaeh Westfall after the missed shot there from Jones County as we are underway from the Mark Sefter Court on the campus of Sully Butte High School. Westfall has it. Takes her way to the near side. Gives it off to Yeager with a triple is up. That's going to rim out. And it's going to be a one and done quickly for the Chargers. Is quickly picking it up with Askey for Jones County. Both teams going with goose eggs to start in this first possession of the contest. And now it's the second opportunity for Jones County on the backdoor cut. Yeager gets in the way of the passing lane. But putting up a shot is Volberg, and that's also going to be no good. Jaden Yeager secures the rebound for the Chargers. Back to Sully Butte's Kinney underneath. Couldn't get the shot to go. 5 for the basketball as Westfall puts it up. Second chance is no good. A couple of chances and no points to account for the Chargers. Back to Jones County. A triple is up. Clinks off the back iron. Run down the rebound is Miley Weishottle. As Weishottle getting it and making it only a one and done for Jones County here. Chargers back with it. Still 0 apiece here. 90 seconds gone by, and we'll have a reach. First foul of the game will go against Jones County. They'll get it off to J.C. Jensen. Picks up first personal foul, first team foul of the quarters. The Chargers will have it underneath the baseline here. Underneath to Kinney. Now gives it off to Burney. Burney set up for a three. Didn't elect to do so. Back to Yeager. Now goes to Kinney. She'll have to back away up, thinking she would get it. Now forces the pass into Yeager. She'll be fouled. And will go to the line for 2 free throws at the foul stripe. Or excuse me, I thought it was a foul. They're going to say that's not the case. It's going to be Jones County basketball. So back to Jones County, and that's a bucket there for Askey. First points of the game go to the Lady Coyotes here in Oneida. Yeager with the feed inside Kinney. Kick out Burney. Triple from the near side. Will hit the iron twice. And a second three is off the mark. Quickly inside for Askey. Puts up the shot. She's fouled, and it's going to go in as she throws it up and gets the 2 points. And she will go to the foul stripe and shoot one more. Jensen secured that rebound to get the fast pace going. They're going to get Brooklyn Burney on the foul there. Be her first and team's first, and a chance to have Jones County extended to 5-0. That is the case, and there goes the full court pressure here. Burney pushes the pace as the Chargers do beat it. Again, I said they have done a lot better beating that full court pressure, but there's those stretches in games that those turnovers come about as Miley Weishottle will go underneath and get a deuce. 5-2, Ringneck Energy and Venture Communication scoreboard. As the Lady Coyotes get it back, they'll swing it around the iron on the near side. Feed it inside now for Venner. Now kick it back out. It's a triple there from Tucker. That will leave short, and Yeager will stretch for the rebound. Chargers right now outpacing the rebounding category here at 5 rebounds on a quick start. Weishottle in the paint, spins, now bounce pass it out for Westfall, who almost started going a little early. The Chargers keep it, though. Yeager drive left side will fall to the floor. It's going to be a turnover. First turnover is not much you could have done there. Going to the floor. Looks for Askey. Gets it inside for 2, and that's good on the assist of Jensen. Askey has all 7 points for Jones County to start this one off. Westfall to Bernie. Bernie looks for the give inside for Kinney, and will turn it over. Had the right idea. She was open, just went a little too far on the pass. And I will give the basketball back to Jones County. First substitutions of the game will go to Allie Beeler and Ellie Nelson, as Brooklyn Bernie and Nevaeh Westfall will check out for a moment. 4:30 to go here in quarter number 1. It's 7-2 Jones County on your Ringneck Energy and Venture Communications scoreboard. First quarter action here from Oneida. First home game in 2 games for the Chargers. There's an underneath pass. There's a shot fired up, and it's going to be free throws coming up here for Jones County. Danny Yeager picks up foul number 1. Both teams have played Stanley County this season. As the first made free throw by Bernard is good. Makes it now 8-2. Second free throw up, and it's good. So a perfect trip for Jones County. And the Lady Buffaloes for Stanley County kept things close, but Jones County just went on a run in the end to get the win. As Kinney will fire a shot as she spins away from the basketball, or away from the basket, excuse me, and it's going to be off the mark there. As Jones County has it, Volberg throws it up, and it's wedged in there, and it'll be Chargers basketball. And now we got to figure out who is going to get the basketball from right up there. See if the official can get it. There we go. Normally those are like the happy moments. Nobody cheered there for So it is Sully Buttes basketball with 3:58 to go here in the first. Full court pressure once again being shown. Getting the inbound, now gives it off to Yeager. Yeager's got Volborg matched up with her. Trying to get over the timeline, they do. Chargers beat it once again. Right now they're perfect so far, being that full court press. Yeager on the attack, elbow shot. She's contacting the trip to the line this time for sure. As 2 free throws are coming up for Sully Buttes. Give the foul off there to Sunny Volberg. She'll pick up foul number 1. Team foul number 2, as both teams have 2 fouls apiece. Yeager at the line to shoot 2. First free throw, count it. Yeah, we will get one more. Miley Weishauer will check out. Brooklyn Bernie is going to check back in here. So 3:44 to go. Yeager's second shot in and out. No good. Rebound courtesy of Askey. And now back to Jones County. They'll quickly swing it down. Feed inside for Volberg. Bounce pass it off for Askey as Yeager will have that deflected last there. Big thanks to Jeremy helping with the scoreboard. I messed that up, didn't I? Inbound. Volberg underneath. Got it to go. That was on the inbound play. Makes it now 11-3 on the Ringneck Energy and Venture Communications scoreboard. Bueller almost lost it. Gives it off to Bernie at the top. Bounce pass off to Nelson. Nelson's going to set up for a 3 after 1 dribble and got to go in. Ellie Nelson with a triple. Cuts the lead within 5. It's 11-6 now, your score. Volberg near side, give it inside the paint there for Tucker. There's the kick out 3 from Jensen. That one hits the back iron. And we'll get a whistle on a foul. And that's going to go against Jones County. 2:59 to go here in the quarter. They'll give the foul off to the Volberg, and she just picked up foul number 2 there. Is checking in is going to be Venar checking back in for Jones County. Nelson to Yeager. Once again, that full court press being shown here by the Lady Coyotes in the early going. Yeager bounce pass off to Bueller. Thought about a 3. Now we'll bring it to the top to Nelson. Nelson's going to fire a second tray. She can't get that 3 to go. Boxall will favor Venar, who will get the rebound for Sully, or for Jones County. Three is no good. Their shot put up also not good. A couple of chances here now for the Lady Coyotes. Three no good either. And Bernie will finally come down for the Charger Shicks to go all the way with it and couldn't do so. Jones County on a quick fast pace break here and a foul by Ellie Nelson. And that will send Jones County to the line. I'll give the foul off there to Ellie Nelson. Team foul number 3 there. First free throw is off the mark by Bernard. Jones County 3 of 4 from the line here tonight in the early going. Nelson's going to check out. Also, Allie Bueller will check out. Tavery Smith is in. So is Nevaeh Westfall. Second free throw. Takes a high bounce and drops. Takes it now, 12-6 on the Reenack Energy Venture Communications scoreboard. Back now to the Chargers here, and that'll be another turnover for Sully. It's just their third of the contest so far. 2:04 to play here in the quarter. Denson will check in now for Volberg. .201 to play. Back to Jones County. Skip it around the arc. Now give it inside to Jensen, outside the paint. Looks there as Westfall will come up with the steal. Westfall going to try to go all the way with it. Goes to the baseline, tries to back her way in. Picks up the dribble off to Yeager. Triple is up. You bet that's good. Jaden Yeager with a trifecta cuts it within 3. 1:33 left to go in the quarter. Backs away in is asking. Now goes baseline, kick it up top. That's a 3. That one's answered there by Dowling. So Charger cuts to within 3. Jones County denies that lead to be the way it is. Smith, near side wing, gives it off to Westfall. Now looks for Kinney as the Chargers will turn it over. Looking for Kinney on the inside. Final 65 seconds. High bounce there. Yeager picks up the steal. Looks to go all the way with it on a 2-on-1. Layup is just too much. Puts a little too much and hit the rim. And it's going to be no good by Jones County. Quickly on the other end. It's Jensen. Will travel with it with 48.3. And that'll be turnover number 4 by Jones County. First time we're saying Tenley Bernard's name in the game as he will check in. Inbound to Bernie. Now we'll just give it off to Yeager to set things up here. Shot clock separated by 12 with 40 seconds left to go, and the Chargers turn it over. Looking there for Bernie was Yeager. Just couldn't get the pass to go in. Now 38 seconds now here in the quarter. Shot clock now separated by 3. They'll swing it around. Back up top now for Bernard. Now we'll give it off there to Dowling. They'll keep going around the arc in that 2-3 zone as the Chargers elect to go here defensively. 3 is up. That one's no good. Westfall will go up for the rebound and get it to go and push to the pace here. Shot clock turned off now with 13 seconds. Smith. Kick out Yeager. Bernie's open at the top if she likes to go that way. And now we're going to blocking foul with 7.2. Be the 14th foul on Jones County. And they'll give it off there to Askey, who will pick up foul number 1. 7.2. Westfall inbound to Yeager. Hand off there to Bernie. Bernie was looking for Smith, who was going on the cut and turns it over. Smith just started a little early. Bernie was thinking she would stay there, and the Jolly Boots will now let Jones County have it for the final 3.4. Inbound to Tucker. Tucker quickly gives it off there to Bernard for 3. Leaves it short till we have played 1 quarter of basketball. Chargers down by 6 to start this one off as they trail 15-9 after 1 quarter of play. 60 seconds. Second quarter coming up next here on Country 95.3.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes. growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank there, we hope you choose Bank West. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Back here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports. I guess we are having some technical difficulties on our video end of things, and we'll try to figure that out here in just a moment. 8 minutes are on the clock here, second quarter, and we'll get that scoreboard fixed here as well here in just a moment. Is the second quarter. White Bridgecoat with you, Jeremy behind the camera. Big thanks to Emma back in the studio for keeping us here on the air. Jones County will start the quarter with the basketball. Sully Buttes cut it to within 3. Jones County did respond with a 3 of their own. That's how we get back up to that 6-point margin at 15-9. Second quarter underway. Jones County with the basketball on their road Blues. There's a kick out there to Tucker. Tucker on the drive, goes in the paint, spins once, spins twice, puts up the shot with the underhand scoop. Yeager will tap it over after the big shot to Miley Weishottle. Weishottle over the timeline before she falls, gives it off to Bernie. Bernie swings it to Westfall on the near side. Westfall on the drive, looks to put up the floater, but will lose it as he gets poked away there. And quickly on the other end, Dowling to Tucker, 3 up, 3 good. Audrey Tucker, and it'll be a turnover by the Chargers. It's 18-9, 7:18 to play here in the seconds. The Chargers turn it over there. So inbound will go to Volberg. No good on the shot, gets her own rebound, and a second chance for the Lady Coyotes. Drive, underhand shot, and a travel. Just got tied up there on the drive, and official picking up some debris off the court to resume action here. Getting full court pressure. Everybody here to help get that inbound. Long inbound pass. He's going to be a turnover for the Chargers. Here's a kick out to Volberg. Now they'll swing it once again is Jones County. On the near side, winging it back up top now for Volberg. Back to now Bernard. Swing it now to Askey. Baseline, back out. They'll just keep throwing it around. This zone defense is really good for the Chargers. They slow things down with 13 on the shot clock. Dowling back to Volberg. Volberg gives it back, and she'll get it back. She'll fire 3 from the top. That one banks off the glass and in. Sonny Volberg with another 3, and it's now 21-9. It was just a 6-point lead just a moment ago, but that zone defense can't allow some of those threes to be open. It's paid dividends for the Lady Coyotes. Chargers doing what they want defensively, forcing things to be taking some not good shots. That one is we'll get a whistle, and Bernie will turn it over on the travel. Defense is working, just the shots are going down for Jones County. You kind of really don't know what to do if you're essentially, there's not much you can do if you're Sully Buttes on the defensive end. There's a pass inside. Askey, one dribble kick out. Dowling is, again, this defense really showing things. It's working. Here's a spin inside from Tucker. The shot's no good. And once again, it's Westfall with another rebound. Westfall with 4 rebounds here in the early going. Westfall with a feed inside to Kinney. She puts up the shot. She's fouled and goes to the line with a chance for 3. Good lucky pass. She even got a, looked like she was held there a little bit with the jersey. Dowling picks up the foul. And now Skyline Kinney will go to the line and put one more up. Kinney's free throw for a 3-point play is going to be no good. Brought down there by Jensen. So 3-point play unsuccessful. So we'll stay 21-11. In the paint, Askey for a high 2. And a whistle and a timeout. First one spent by either team here in this going. 5:31 left to go in a 30-second timeout. It is going to be Jones County 23, Sully Buttes 11. As we want to give a big thanks to the Sully County Sheriff's Office. Wanting to remind you to be responsible going to the game and driving home. Please obey speed limits in towns and on highways. Arrive alive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office. 5:31 to go here in the second quarter. As again, the Chargers had to within 6, but just a couple of threes can extend that lead a whole lot more. And currently stands at a 12-point deficit at 23-12 on the Ringneck Energy and Venture Communications scoreboard. So the Chargers going to bring out a new 5. I'll have Yeager, Weishuttle, J.C. Yeager, Ellie Nelson, and Scotland Kinney, the 5 in for Sully Buttes. Yeager to trigger it in. Inbound goes to Kinney. Kinney looks, give it off there to Yeager, and a foul is going to be given there to Volberg. That'll be just the second team foul on Jones County. And I believe that is their third. That is, so she will have to check out. For a brief moment here, and the Chargers can just reset things. Yeager has that taken away there by Askey. Askey lets one go, and then a whistle and a trip to the line. After the turnover, basically was just ripped away there by Askey. And Scotland Kinney will pick up the foul for Sully Buttes. Will pick up foul number 1. At the line, Askey, who picked up the first 7 points of the contest, and she'll make the first. Got a late check-in. It's Allie Beeler checking in for Jaden Yeager. So only Weishuttle and Kinney, the only 2 starters on the floor right now. With 5:21 to go, one more free throw here from Askey. Askey's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Chargers, courtesy of Scotland Kinney. Yeager has that with a tie-up. Is taking the tie-up there was J.C. Yeager and Bernard. Chargers will keep it, though. Right in front. I guess what you consider is the other student section. Well, there's like 2 student sections, it feels like. Inbound goes to Beeler. On the interlocking SB at the midcourt. Now we'll give it off to Yeager. J.C. Yeager, bounce pass. Nelson, triple is up. That one's going to be left short off the front iron. It is going to be rebounded there, courtesy of Bernard. And it's going to be out of bounds. Poked there by the Chargers out by Wiley Weishuttle. 4:55 to go here in the quarter. Jensen. Inbound will go there to Vidar. We'll take it to the top now. There's a screen from Askey as Coach Connor Decker was yelling about. Here's a long 2, no good. And another chance here for the Lady Coyotes as Dowling runs down the rebound and speeded her way to get the second chance for Jones County. Lady Coyote basketball. Bernard, kick up top. Chargers still staying strong in that. 2 threes, though. Weishuttle going to get the tie-up. Almost was a foul the officials were about to mention there, but they will say the tie-up. Yeah, the tie-up will favor Jones County. Weishuttle will check out with Birkeland Burney in. Scotland Kinney will check out as well as Jaden Yeager is back in. 4:26. Inbound. Goes to Tucker. Tucker will give it off there to Bernard. Left side, puts it up, leaves it short. Askey couldn't get the rebound. Now does as she steps out of bounds. It's going to be Charger basketball. That is just the 5th for Jones County to give it back to Sully Buttes. Inbound, Beeler tries to rush over the timeline. Holds that dribble, now picks it up. Gotta get it off there to Nelson. Does, and a whistle and another foul. That'll be team foul number 3. Aubrey Tucker picks up the foul. Just her first of the evening here. Well, they'll just inbound it to front of the Jones County bench. Inbound will stay Sully Buttes. And they'll just move up a little bit. Chargers trying again. Inbound to Beeler near the midcourt circle. 4:09 to play here in the second quarter. As Beeler loses it, now he'll fight for the basketball. It's there by Dowler, but then it's picked up by Jaden Yeager. Yeager, Euro step, leaves it short, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it will go to Jones County after the missed shots. That was just if I'm not mistaken, that is just the second missed shot of the quarter by Sully Buttes. That is the case. They've only had 3 attempts from the field here in the second quarter. Askey's 2 is long. Rebound, Bernard, no good either. Jensen rebound on a second chance. Third chance is good. Courtesy there by Bernard. Askey gets in the passing lane. Bernie says not this time. She loses it. Then it's picked up there once again by Jensen. So it's going back to the Lady Coyotes. Here's a kick out now for Tucker. Another 3 is good. And Jones County is just having a 3-point barrage in this game so far. They have hit 4 of 10 here in this one. That's already their third of the quarter with 3:11 to play. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30. 3:11 to play. It is Jones County 30, Sully Buttes 11. We're back in 30 seconds on Country 95.3.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Jones County 4-10 from 3-point land is really extending this lead out now to 6, I should say, to 19 right now. 30-11 is the score, and I am missing a 3 from somewhere. I will get that here in just a moment. I apologize for the audience there. And it's back to Jones County after the turnover there by Sully Buttes. Jones County has it. They have just been making their threes, and that'll be a travel there by Dowling. Just picked up that foot before going on the drive. I'm giving points to somebody, it looks like. Here, we'll get that fixed in just a moment. Inbound will go to Bernie with 2:52 left to go here. Bernie to Yeager. Yeager will bounce pass it off to Westfall. Has a lane. Will put up the floater. It's good. Nevaeh Westfall for 2 as the Chargers needed that bucket. That was just their second of the quarter so far. Missed shot from Askey. Gets the rebound with a second chance. Back to Jones County. Drive, Bernard. Floater, no good. Fight for the basketball. It is once again going to be Nevaeh Westfall. Has 5 rebounds already here in this first half. Yeager, feed to Kinney, puts it off the glass. That one's good. And that's really what worked on Saturday for Sully Buttes, is just giving it to Scotland Kinney, and they do it there. She's got 4, all that here in the second quarter. Askey kick out to Bernard. 3 is up. 3 is good as it takes that friendly bounce off the front of the iron. And Bernard has got her first triple of the day here. Bernard with 6 in the contest as the clock stops, and we got a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Askey once again for the foul. That is team foul number 4. Tavery Smith will check in with 1:43 to play. Westfall inbound. Smith gives it back to Westfall. Westfall's going to spin, puts up the shot. That's going to be no good. Fight for the rebound, picked up there by the Bay of Westfall. Westfall gives it to Bernie. Now it's on the floor. Now we got a tie-up, and the tie-up should favor Sully Buttes, and it will, as the arrow will point in their direction. So the Chargers just will reset things. They'll go from the baseline on the other side. Be the far side in front of that student section. Westfall again. Inbound to Kinney. Kinney will give it up top now to Bernie. Back to Westfall. She'll fire a 3. That one's just a little too much. And Jensen will come down once again for the rebound after this 3 from Sully Buttes. Jensen for 3 on the other end, though. No good. Underneath the rundown rebound is no good there by Vennard. And the Chargers back with it. Westfall. Far side wing, gives it off to Bernie. A little bit of contact as Bernie looks for Kinney, and it's going to be another turnover. This is the turnover variety that the Chargers were wanting to avoid. Is Bernard once again with 2, and it's going to be a travel. JC Itger traveled with the basketball, and we go right back to Jones County. 50.5 here to go in the half. Tucker has it. Swinging out to Dowling. Dowling near side wing. Now we'll go for the inside. Give it to the paint. It will be Askey who touches it last for the Lady Coyotes, and we'll turn it over. Clock now at 41.4. Full court press once again is being shown. Inbound, Yeager. Yeager gets it over the midcourt line. Has to pick it up nearing that sideline. Basically was tightrope in that sideline. Here's Westfall drive. Gives it off to Kitty. Kitty in the paint. Puts up the shot. She's got contact on the arm and will go to the line. I'm going to say that foul is on Jensen, who will pick up foul number 2. Kenny once again back at the line with 27.6 to go in the quarter. She'll miss the first. Chargers just 1 of 4 from the line in the contest so far. Kenny, second free throw, will hit off the back iron. Weishile, though, with a rebound, who will get it out back to Avery Smith. Yeager triple, no good either. He'll take 1 bounce out of bounds and give the basketball back to the Lady Coyotes. 17.6, shot clock turned off. 35-15 your score. Jones County is up. Tucker, handoff. Bernard, layup. Too much on that one. Askey rebound. That's going to be no good either. Kenny tries to get it, and with 3 seconds left to go, it's going to be Westfall who will put it up with time expired, and it's going to be no good. And we have played 16 minutes of basketball here at the half. It is a 20-point deficit for the Chargers as they go into the locker room. It is 35-15. We're back in 2 minutes. We'll get you first half numbers in your Lincoln Out Construction and Hawaii Grain halftime show next in 2 minutes.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre and Oneida would like to wish the Sully Butte Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
It is halftime here from the Marks After Court on the campus of Sully Butte High School. Chargers trail this one 35-15. It was just really the 3-point barrage for the Jones County Lady Coyotes. I have them 6 of 13 from three-point land in this one so far. Chargers were outscored 15-9 after one. It was a 20-6 second quarter for the Lady Coyotes from Jones County in this one so far. Chargers would finish with 15 turnovers in the half to just 6 for the visitors. The Jones County right now, 12 of 34 shooting. They were 6 of 13 from three-point land, 5 of 7 from the charity line so far. Chargers 6 of 22 from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point land, just 2 of 7 from the line, I should say. 2 of 7 from three-point land is the Chargers here so far. Rebounds, the Lady Coyotes currently with just a 3-rebound advantage at 15 or 18-15 here so far. Chargers shot 23% in the first quarter. Jones County 38%, and in the second it was 33% for both of the Chargers and the Coyotes in this one. We'll take a quick 30-second or a minute timeout here. We'll get you individual numbers next here on Country 95.3.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
About 5 minutes until halftime intermission is up here. 35-15 your score on your Ringneck Energy and Venture Communication scoreboard. Hawaii Grain and Lincoln Allen Construction helping us recap the first half here from the Marks After Court at Sully Butte High School. Individual numbers, we'll start with Jones County, led by Brianna Askey, who has currently 10 points and 4 boards in the contest so far. Scored her first 7 in the first quarter. Bolberg would have 5 points, 3 rebounds, 8 points for Mallory Bernard with 8 points and 2 rebounds, 9 points for Aubrey Tucker, 3 points for Maggie Dowling, and that is all the scoring for Jones County here so far. Chargers are led by 2 players, Skylar Kinney, Janie Yeager, both with 4 points apiece. It's 3 for Ellie Nelson, 2 for Nevaeh Westfall. Currently has 6 rebounds in the contest so far, and Miley Weishuttle has 2 points and 3 boards here so far in this one. I'll give you a quick update in a local game of interest. Governors trailing 23-12 in the second quarter with 1:24 left to go. That's the boys' game. Currently, they are taking on the Yankton Bucks. That's our local game of interest. That game on KCCRradio.com. Take a look is your student council report here. It's brought to you by Brett Spray Service. Parent-teacher conferences are Thursday from 3 to 8 p.m. Student dismissal is at 2:30 on Thursday. Friday will be no school, but be ready for some basketball. It's a rivalry doubleheader at Gettysburg. JV games beginning at 4 o'clock, and that will be a 6:30 and 7:45 tip-off on Friday. We'll have that coverage right here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports. Girls wrestling on Friday will be at Stanley County for the Big Dakota Conference meet. That's a 4 o'clock start on Friday. Saturday, boys wrestling at the Redfield Invite. That's a 10 a.m. start time. And Monday, there is a Agar Blunt Oneida School Board meeting. That's beginning at 6:30. So that is all going up until Monday. Very thin sports week here. As we mentioned, one day of wrestling for both the girls and boys wrestling teams and a doubleheader on Friday at Gettysburg. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, get you ready for the second half. Big thanks to Lake Out Construction and Hawaii Grain helping us recap the first half. Your second half action, final 16 minutes on the other side of this break here on Country 95.3 and online at Country 95.3 Sports.
Whitner Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitner Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152. Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Butte Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair, located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get them, Chargers. Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 220-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
With over 40 years of experience, Lake and Out Construction Incorporated is your one-stop shop for grain handling on the farm or commercial. From repairs to complete new build projects, we've got the expertise to take on the toughest jobs. We're a proud authorized Sukup dealer ready to meet all your grain bin needs with quality products and dependable service. Call Todd today at 605-295-0011 for quality work backed by a crew you can trust. From Todd, Gary, Legina, and the entire Lake and Out Construction crew, good luck Chargers on a winning season.
You set for the second half here from Oneida. It is Jones County up 20 points at 35-15. It will be Jones County basketball to start the second half here, and we are underway as they'll flip ways going. Jones County now going from left to right. It is Sully Buttes from right to left here in this one. Back to the Coyotes, or I guess now there's maybe a couple ways to say Coyotes. Askey will put it up for 2 to start the second half. And it's now a 37-15 lead. Poked away there, taken away there from Vennard. She picks up her dribble, gives it off there to Bolberg, and that will be out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Coyotes. 7:31 to play. Inbound, long inbound. Is going to be inbounded there to Tucker. At the top, matched up there by Weishuttle. Chargers showing a man-to-man defense here in the second half to start. Denson to Askey. Gives it back now to Tucker, who will lay up the shot and going to get it to go in as Weishuttle will come down with the rebound. Chargers first true possession of the first half. Bernie Swinging out to Weishottle. Weishottle trying to gain control. Now we'll just give it off there to Westfall. Now it's Yeager on the far wing. Yeager driving in the paint. Puts up the floater. That one's going to be off the mark. And that will be a one and done for Sully Buttes. Tucker on the rebound. Gets it back. Thought about a three. Now on the attack in the paint. Bernie with a tie-up. And a whistle is going to be a foul first before the tie-up is called. And Berkeley Bernie will pick up foul number 2 of the game. Jones County gets it. Inbound to Tucker. Tucker quickly back to Jensen. It's kicked up top there to Volberg. Now to Jensen, far wing. In the corner now for Tucker with 25 on the shot clock. Drive, floater, up. That one hits the back iron. Gets her own rebound. Trying to kick it out. Tucker was looking. Turns it over there after the missed shot and getting her own rebound. And the Chargers will get it back. That'll be turnover number 7 by Jones County here as 2 minutes near gone by. Kinney's shot is good as she had to put that one high up before she let that one go. And Skyline Kinney right now having a good game in this one. These 2 quarters, has 6 total points, has 2 rebounds to account for. 37-17, Venture Communications scoreboard with 5:48 to go. Askey, baseline, going all the way. Kick out now, they'll swing it around. It's a triple from Bernard for 2, no good. Rebound, picked up there by Westfall. Bernie has it, swings it over to Yeager. Thought about a 3 at the top, now we'll just look for the drive. Looks for Westfall, and coming out of bounds and a turnover. .525 left to go here. Bring it up is Tucker. Going from left to right. Now to Jensen. Swinging around as Chargers still playing that man-to-man defense. And that'll be another turnover. So, a couple of turnovers here from Jones County in their last few possessions. 5:10 to play here in the third quarter. Inbound will go to Yeager. At the boys game coming up here, we'll have that for you on Country 95.3. Catch that on Country 95.3 Sports as Yeager is fouled on the shot. And she'll make her way to the foul stripe to shoot 2. We'll give the foul there to Allie, or no, not Allie Beeler. That's the wrong team there. They'll give it off there to Askey, who picks up foul number 3. Yeager's first free throw. Count it. And she's got 5 on the day. Sully County Sheriff's Office wants to remind you to be an example. Driving sober shows your passengers and others that you take responsibility for them and yourself. Arrive alive. Don't drink and drive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office. Yeager, a perfect trip by the line, goes 2 for 2. 37-19 now your score. It's going to be Tucker. Now they'll just play the little handoff game. It's Jensen. Gives it off to Askey in the paint. Kick back out to Jensen. Jensen, handoff there to Volberg. Volberg will go from one side to the other. Picked up. Back to Volberg, courtesy of the pass there from Bernard. Askey inside. Shot deflected there by Scotland Kinney. He's done a good job of the defensive presence. And Beeler, who basically couldn't dribble or pick up that foot, just waited and got contact by Bernard, and only saved the possession there for the Chargers as Weishottle and Bernie are out. Yeager, Kinney, and Westfall stay in, and Kinney will be fouled. So that's a quick couple of fouls by the Lady Coyotes. And that is the 4th on Askey. It's done a lot of the scoring here for the Lady Coyotes here. Yeager's 2, long but no good. It's going to be rebounded by Volberg. Quickly on the other end, it is going to be Nix, as we're calling her name for the first time, and it's going to be a tie-up. Charger basketball as Nix was looking, it looks like, for Volberg once again, and just the tie-up will give the Chargers the basketball back. 4:18 to play. And a 37-19 deficit the Chargers face. It's an 18-point disadvantage Westfall back to Beeler. Beeler could have taken a three if she elected to. Looks like now Jones County is having struggles. Westfall's three is good. Yeah, Westfall normally not getting the point, but you'll take that one there. It's 37-22, and on the other end, it's answered there by Tucker for two, and they'll just keep it at 39-22. Timeout taken by Jones County, and it looks like maybe some frustration on the defensive side from Jones County as Coach Ruling is now drawing up something on the other end. 3:49 to go here after the timeout. Maybe there's something that the Chargers saw in that first half that they're trying to take advantage of here in the second half. They are down by 17 and have a lot of work to do to get back into this game. But again, you never know what could happen here at any time. Let's see if that game for the Governor Boys is at halftime. That is the case. 24-14 is the halftime score at the moment for the Pierre Governor Boys against the Yankton Bucks. Beeler has it. Gives it off to Westfall. Westfall now back to Beeler as they'll play a little bit of catch. Now pass it off to Westfall. Westfall to Nelson. Nelson looks for giving it off there to Kinney, and they'll turn it over. Looking for Kinney, but there was just a few Jones County players there to take it away, and it goes back to the Coyotes. Jensen thought about a three. Drives from the left side. Has that pass deflected and out of bounds, and it'll stay stay with Jones County. They'll get it on the near side here on the baseline with 3:17 to play. And a 39-22 advantage, Jones County. Inbound goes to Vennard. That's no good. Second chance from Jensen, and we're going to get a foul, and it looks like a foul by, Beal, and that is the case. She'll pick up her first, team's second. So Jensen got the rebound after the missed shot, and she got fouled. And she'll look to try to pay it off with a perfect trip as she makes her first. 6 of 8 at the line is Jones County in this one. Make it 7-9. 41-22 your score. It's a 19-point lead for Jones County here. Final 3:10. Westfall has it, gives it off now to Beeler. Bounce pass it off to Westfall. No play catch once again. Nelson bounce pass it to Kinney, who will spin, put up the shot. No good. Westfall tries to save it, does so to Kinney. Nice job for the second chance there for Sully Buttes to just have a second chance on their possession. Not getting a lot of those here when they're missing shots. Yeager loses it on the floor, picked up there by a Volberg. On the other end, shot up by Nix, and she'll be fouled. Excuse me. Yeah, that is Nix who gets fouled, and she will now go to the stripe. Bueller picks up foul number 2, so she picks up fouls in back-to-back possessions. Brooklyn Bernie, Miley Weishottle will check in here. First free throw off the mark there from Molly Nix. Just one senior for this Jones County squad in Vennard. And it's a 1-of-2 trip there for Jones County. Yeah, so pretty young team. They got a 7th grader on this roster. They got a couple of 8th graders here. There's Yeager for 2. Gets that one to go. There's a quick passing catch shoot for Jade Yeager. That's the lead back to within 18. Pass. Good there by Vennard. That lone senior for the Coyotes. Here's a give inside of Volberg. Volberg bounce pass. Kick out. Nix. It's a triple. That's going to be off to the left. Is Weishottle. Probably going to let that maybe go out of bounds. And it's an auto play, but we'll have that out of bounds. So Jones County will keep it. Avery Smith in for Skyland Kinney. Final 2:06 here in the quarter. Inbound. Nix, kick out now to Tucker. Tucker will back her way up. Now swinging over to Jensen. Jensen passes it out. Now here's the kick out once again to Nix. Jensen quickly looks for the pass inside as Jones County will turn it over. Final 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. Yeager tries to back away in. It's Bernie. Fires a three. That one's up. Looked good. Just left that short. And that will be brought down by Jensen. Chargers are 50% from the field. And that'll be a turnover by Jones County on the travel. 50% from the field here in the third quarter. Just having the answers by Jones County so far. They're shooting 29%. They've had a few more shots here in the third quarter. Bernie makes her way now to the far side. Gives it off to Yeager at the top. Three is up. That one's no good. Smith gets the rebound. Puts it up. No good. She gets it back. Wide shot long two. That one's no good. So a couple of chances. Just no points to account for. Once again for Sully Buttes. Here's a three now on the other end. That's Tucker who will get the three to go. Chargers have kept things close scoring-wise. It's a 10-9 advantage for Jones County here in the third quarter. I think Yeager may have thought about setting it up for a three, but Bernie's got a three. She'll fire that one. No good. Nelson's shot no good. How about a second chance and out of bounds? It will stay. Oh, they're going to give it off to Jones County. .39 seconds exactly. As now the shot clock is separated by 4 seconds. Over the timeline, Tucker now give it off to Dowling. Far wing, Chargers showing man-to-man still. There's a drive. Tucker will put it up off the glass and good for two. 47-24, 19 seconds to go. Kinney, kick out. Bernie will be fouled, and that will be the final foul to give for Jones County. And they're going to get Jensen on the foul. That'll be foul number 3. 13.8. Yeager back to Bernie. Bernie on the drive in the paint, puts up the shot. No good. Smith tried to get the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds, as they'll say, as she stepped on the line with 5.5 to go. 5.5, long inbound for Tucker. Tucker over the midcourt stripe, gives it off to Dowling. Three is up, no good. And that will be the end of the third quarter. So Chargers try to keep things close, but are outscored by 3 at 12-9 in the third quarter. We go to the final 8. Chargers trail 47-24. We're back after this on Country 95.3.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go Sully Buttes Chargers! From all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net.
47-24 as we're in the fourth quarter. Jones County starts the quarter with the basketball. And it was last poked out there by the Chargers, and it will stay Jones County basketball. They'll just try it from in front of their bench. Tucker will trigger it in for the Lady Coyotes. Gotta beat that 5 count. They do. It's Dowling. Now to Volberg. Bounce passes it off to Tucker. Tucker, baseline, spin. Give it off to Askey. Askey underneath, puts up the shot, and she'll be fouled. And that will send to the line Askey, and Scotland Kinney will pick up foul number 2. So 2 free throws coming up for Askey, who has 12 in the game so far. Make that now staying at 12 after the best free throw. 8 of 12 is Jones County here tonight. Final free throw is up and good. So it's now 48-24. Wide shot now to the Chargers. First opportunity here in the 4th. Bernie has it. Quick catch and shoot 2. Leaves it short. And the missed shot out of bounds will stay at Sully Buttes. 7:16 to go here. As Westfall looking to get it off to Yeager. That one poked away, and they're going to say Sully Buttes. 2 officials were conferring for a quick moment and changed the call. 1 official did agree to change his call. So Chargers will reset here. Westfall inbound. Was looking for Kinney. Will turn it over. And Jones County will just get it back on the baseline. Here is going to be a shot there from Vinar. No good. And Brooklyn Burney ends up with the basketball for Sully Buttes. Boys game coming up next, so make sure you stick around as we are going to be just behind schedule in this one. Again, the JV girls game went to triple overtime. It was a win for Jones County as Scotland Kinney underneath will get the bucket to go. (48-26) now. Askey now has it given there to Dowling. Dowling will give it back to Askey. Long 2 will be too much. Rebounded by Westfall. Westfall is having a really good game here. We'll get a foul on Jones County with 6:20 to go. The foul going to be against Dowling. Picks up her 2nd. Westfall to inbound to Burney over the timeline now. Gives it back to Westfall. Now back to Burney. Burney gives it off to Westfall. Westfall going back as they'll go a 2-3. Kinney underneath. She'll be fouled and once again go to the line. Scotland Kinney with 8 points here, looking for that double-digit night in the scorers column. Menard picks up foul number 2. Kinney at the line. Chargers 3 of 7 on the day. Is the first free throw left short. Sully County Sheriff's Office wants to say, be a good sport, whether at the field or in the gyms. Good sportsmanship is a responsibility, whether you're at home or on the road. Show your respect to the players, the fans, and the facility. Arrive alive. Don't drink and drive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office. So Kinney goes 1 of 2 from the line. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th quarter. Tucker giving off there to Askey. Back there now to Tucker. Tucker looks to go inside for Volberg. Deflection there by Scotland Kinney. And a second chance will be a trip to the line as Scotland Kinney, thinking she might have maybe played good defense there, but the officials say that second time around it's not going to work. So that's foul number 3 on Scotland Kinney. That will put Volberg at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one will be off the mark. Let's see, Tenley Venard check back in. And the second one will swirl out, and Kinney will get the rebound there for Sully Buttes. And Yeager will give it off now to Westfall. It's going to be Westfall back to Burney. Now swing over there to Westfall. Looks inside for Kinney. Tries to save it, and off the wall. Kenny try to save it out of bounds. It will go to Jones County. Olberg looking. We'll give it up top down there to Vennard. Vennard will give it back to Volberg. Askey. Tucker now on the drive. Floaters up and good. .5:13 left to go. It is 50 Jones County. Sully Buttes 27. As Weishile is going to fire three. That one's going to hit the back iron. And going to be picked up by Aubrey Tucker going on the other end. Tucker gets it. Rebound trying to pay it off with a three. That one's no good. It is rebounded there by Vennard for two. And it is good after the missed three there from Jones County. Duluth just trying to get another shot to go in. They made a three earlier. That three no good there by Berkland Burney. And once again, Tucker with the rebound. 16 points on the day as Jones County will miss this shot. It will be out of bounds, and the Chargers will look like they'll clear their bench here. J.C. Yeager, Allie Bueller, Ellie Nelson, and Tavery Smith will check in. Skyline Kinney will stay in for the Chargers with 4:31 to go. So we'll say that shot was missed there by Jones County and out of bounds. J.C. Yeager has it. Bounce pass it off now to Bueller. Bueller will fire a three. That one's going to be off the mark, and Askey will get the rebound. 52-27 on your Ringneck Energy Venture Communications scoreboard. And almost losing it. Now losing it. It's going to be Charger basketball after the turnover. Was Vennard. As Jones County is electing to keep everybody out there. They've kind of been slowly having their substitutions come in here in the fourth quarter. Taken away there by Vennard. She'll look to go all the way. Layup is no good, and Nelson will come down with the basketball. Nelson over the midcourt line. She'll swing it over to Yeager. Yeager now back to Bueller. Just looks to bring it to the tops of the circle. Down to Nelson. Fires another three. That one's good. Ellie Nelson with six, both of them in threes, and now the first and fourth quarters here. Nix looks for the inside. Chargers take it away. Yeager's trying to create some room. And a nice defensive stop there by the Chargers. Right now they've outscored Jones County 6-5. Nelson trying to go back-to-back and will not be able to be successful in that one. Askey looks to give it off to Tucker. Does. Slashes the defense. Layup is going to be good. Took a second to go in, but Aubrey Tucker will get the two to go down. 54-30 your score with a final 2:48 here. Nelson looks for the pass there to Kinney. Bueller is able to save the possession here as Jaden Yeager will check back in just a moment. We'll have Jensen back in as well. Another three is no good. Vennard once again rebound. Put back up there by Askey. No good either. And Ellie Nelson will be getting another rebound here as well. J.C. Yeager back to Nelson at the top. Swing it now to Bueller. Now it looks like it's a 2-3 zone by Jones County. Yeager's two is hitting off the back iron. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll stay Chargers basketball. Jensen will check in. Dowling will check in. Jaden Yeager will check in for Scotland Kinney. With 2:09 to play. Inbound to Nelson on the far corner, up top down to Jaden Yeager. There's a give to Smith. Now to Yeager, back now to Jaden Yeager. Spins in the paint, puts up the shot. He'll take one bounce and drop in for Jaden Yeager, who has now 10 in the contest. Final moments here in this one, final 1:45 here in Oneida. Boys game is coming up next here. We'll have a quick post-game show on Country 95.3. Get you set for the boys game. He's down and can't get that shot to go. It is Avery Smith with the rebound. Trying to push the pace is Yeager. Back to Smith. Swings it up top to Nelson. Nelson bounce pass off to Yeager in the paint. Dribbles once, puts up the shot. Couldn't get that one to go in. And Askey will pick up the rebound. So the Chargers are going to go to 2-12 on the season. They'll have their next contest against Gettysburg. And timeout is taken by the official for Jones County. And it's just a substitution change with 1:07 to play here. But it's going to be against Gettysburg on Friday. They've been Porter County for a few years, and so it'll be just Gettysburg this go around instead of Porter County. It'll be in Gettysburg on Friday, about 6:30 start time. We'll have that coverage here on Country 95.3. Jones County will go to 6-4 on the season, with Dowling firing a 3 no good with 6 on the shot clock as Mueller getting a little contact there trying to get the rebound. Nelson, drive, floater, off the glass and in. Final 36 seconds here. Jones County trying to push the pace, and they'll turn it over to the Chargers here. So the next game for Jones County will be in a couple of days on Thursday. They'll be taking on New Underwood. That's a 5:30 start time at Jones County. Sully Buttes, again, we mentioned they are on the road to Gettysburg, that short trip. 6:30 start time. Chargers will turn it over here, and that will maybe get one more bucket here from Jones County, but it's going to be taken away there by Jaden Yeager. Not allowing that shot to go up, and Jones County will set things up here, and it's like they'll play until the final moments, just like Sully Buttes does all the time here. And I'm going to say Jones County is going to like to hold it here. Final 5 seconds, and that clock is going to start. They might have to whistle this before the time expires. They won't, and I'll do it. Final in this one. Chargers fall 54-34, and we'll drop to 2-12 on the season. Post-game show coming up here in just a moment. We'll take a quick 90 seconds, and we'll be back here on Country 95.3.
The Sully Buttes Chargers are on fire, and so is our grill. Before you head to the field or the court, stop by the corner. We're celebrating the Chargers. Come fill your tank, grab a drink, snack, and show your team spirit with us. It's where Charger Nation gets ready to go. For either home or away game, fill up your stomach. Call ahead if you're running late at 605-258-2400. Order your pizza or burgers and have them waiting on you. The corner is located on Highway 83.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
YAG Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag, chemical, and seed retailer. YAG Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. YAG Air for all your ag, chemical, and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771.
It is the final here from the Mark Sefter Court for the girls game. Final 54-34. Lady Coyotes going to 6-4 on the season. The Sully Buttes girls will drop to 2-12 on the year as well. So that is your numbers here, quarter by quarter. 15-9 in the first, 20-6 in the second, 12-9 in the third, and 10-7 in the fourth quarter. That's your outscoring. The Jones County would shoot 19 of 34 from the field, 13 of 43 from the field is Sully Butte. As the Chargers were out rebounded 31-29. And quickly we'll get your Yackley Ranches player of the game. Want to give that off there to, how about Nevaeh Westfall in the game? Finishes with 7 points and 9 rebounds. Had a really good start in that first half for the defensive side, just getting rebounds and second chances for Sully Butte. So 7 points, 9 rebounds. Nevaeh Westfall is your Yackley Ranches player of the game. Also, your Colson unsung hero of the game. Wants to make sure that you maybe not hear the name a lot, but they made an impact on their team here today. Thought I'd give it to Skyline Kitty here. She's your Colson Farms unsung hero. 9 points and 4 rebounds. Again, unsung hero brought to you by Colson Farms. We'll have the boys game coming up here next. Want to preview that one here in just a moment as you are tuned in to Sully Butte basketball on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports. Back in 60 seconds.
Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and co-workers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
As the boys go around here this evening, it is nearing 8 o'clock at KLXS Pure Country 95.3. Wybridge got with you, Jeremy behind the camera, and Emma back in the studio helping us here for the behind the scenes. Boys go around. The Chargers are facing a tough loss after a 66-60 final. The Chargers 9-4 on the season. Coach White said a lot of things to see from that game, trying to be better here in this one. I mentioned the defensive side of things. Maybe one the first time really all season they felt like they were the most outplayed. Is kind of, I'm not trying to put words in the mouth, but just maybe watching it, but also just kind of the reflection from that game. It felt like from Sully Butte, they feel that way going into after that game on Saturday. For Jones County, they are currently right now 5-8 on the season. They would fall to Gregory 59-50. The Coyotes, though, are facing a 5-game losing streak entering this one, so they're going to be looking to snap that one after starting the season at 5-3. So that is your look at the way these two teams are entering in. Chargers, though, are looking to show why they play in Oneida, and it's why it's difficult, having won their last 6 games at home, or last 6 games at home here this season. And again, that impressive winning streak, it's either like 17 or 18 now at this point in a row, dating back to last season. So Chargers, again, really good at home, and they have been here. They are back here for the first time in 5 games. That is a long stretch of games to not play at home, and the longest for the Chargers all season. They are currently one of 8 teams in Class B as well. Jones County 2-3 on the road this season. They have met 20 times prior, so it'll be the 21st meeting. The Chargers have the series lead at 18 wins to 2 losses. Sully Buttes, though, are perfect 6-0 in this decade, having won the last 6 meetings as well. You have to go all the way to 2019 when Jones County won the last game between these two squads at 57-49. Chargers' last meeting was a victory of 55-41. That's your look at how these two teams enter in the history between these two teams. We'll take another 2-minute break and talk more about this contest coming up here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Back here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports. Is the Sully Butte Chargers are trying to go to 10-4 on the season. Taking a quick look here at our region standings here. As I'm apparently texting the wrong people here, but we are back in ways here. So taking a quick look at the Region B standings. So after that loss for Sully Butte, they dropped all the way to 15th. They have jumped up a couple of spots now to number 12 in the Class B standings, but that Warner loss there was pretty significant, dropping from the top 10 into the now in the teens. But they do sit number 1. They do have a 2-point seed advantage over the Ipswich Tigers at 43.308 points to 41.083 points. Chargers do have a few more opponents they got to take on in this region. They got to feature Gettysburg on Friday. They got the Fulton area, Harry and Selby as well, and North Central are all on their schedule to wrap up the 6B region play here as well. I do want to make sure we get to that pregame conversation with head coach Coach White here in just a moment. So with that, actually, let's go to that pregame conversation right now. Head coach Brian White here of the Sully Butte Chargers. And coach, I mean, a tough one Saturday. You guys had the lead. They took the lead. You guys tried to fight back in that game. Just maybe kind of some of the key takeaways in that game against Warner, both good and bad.
Well, I mean, it was a tough one. I thought we competed. I mean, we played hard for the most part, but we had some dumb mistakes that we made. We did not defend well at all. We were very poor defensively in our rotations and the things that we did, and that really probably cost us a basketball game.
And I mean, you've always been emphasizing 1-0, so you're probably already quickly moved on here, got a few days rest. But I mean, just kind of what was your message to the team on Monday and going to be the message here going into today?
We got to be better. I mean, we got to be better than that defensively. We got to move forward, but we've got to also learn from our mistakes. And I feel like hopefully that was a bit of a wake-up call for us, but also kind of a hard lesson to learn, So we're going to have to defend better. If we can defend better and get in the right spots and do some of those things, we'll be in better shape. I thought we were out physical. I thought we were outplayed in that sense. Like, I just thought they were the more physical basketball team, and that cost us a basketball game.
Well, Coach, let's move on here to Jones County first off. I mean, what do you know about this team? I know you mentioned you kind of just want to see your team rebound, but maybe just kind of what your approach to this game is going to be tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to worry about ourselves more than worry about other teams and things of that nature. We got to improve, and we got to be better than we were the other night. And if we're not better than we were the other night, we can be beat by anybody. And when we're good and we're at our best, like, we can beat anybody. So I kind of told our guys, like, it's more about us than it is about anybody else, and we've got to be better, and we've got to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And but our goal again tonight will be to be 1-0, and that's all we'll be concerned with.
Yeah, Coach, always this question: what's going to be the factor for you? What do you want to see from your team tonight?
We're going to have to defend better. We're going to have to do some of the things that we need to do. That we're looking for our backside has to drop better. Our walls have to play better. We got to defend the basketball better, and really that's going to be our key tonight. Is we got to be better defensively. We got to rebound the basketball, and if we take care of it, we'll be fine. But hopefully, we start to see our defense start to grow. I thought we were pretty good early, and we've kind of been okay with just outscoring people here lately. And hopefully, the last one was a little bit of a wake up call that we're not able to do that. We're going to have to defend at a higher level. So.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time and best of luck tonight.
Thanks for covering us. We appreciate it.
Coach, one key thing I want to mention here, Coach Brian White mentioning, normally they've been okay being able to outscore opponents. Well, last Saturday was the first time they scored 60 points this season and were on the losing side of the game. They were undefeated at a 9-0 record, scoring 60 or more points, and they dropped their first one on Saturday against the Monarchs from Warrior. Taking a look at your uniform report. Jones County in their road blues. Orange numbers, orange lettering, trimmed in white. They got Coyotes on their jersey. They got the orange stripe and white stripe on either side of their uniforms. Chargers in their home whites. They got the purple numbers, purple lettering, trimmed in black. The thin gold in purple stripe on their side, on either side here. Let's take a look at your starting lineup here for this one, and we'll start with the visitors of Jones County under the direction here, as I want to make sure that we reset the score here and change things up here. But let's get the starting lineups here. Again, the Jones County under the direction of head coach Scott Nix. He is entering his 7th year of coaching. It is his 2nd year as the head coach. He's done it all here at Jones County. So let's take a look at that lineup now for the Sully Buttes Chargers. It will look like this. It is number 2, a 5'11 senior in Briar Kinsley. He's followed by number 3, a 6'1 sophomore in Brody Whitley. Number 5 is a 5'10 senior in Gus Edwards, a 6'1 freshman in Lake Lawley, and Dawson Hunt. He's number 23, a 6'3 sophomore for Jones County. That is your starters for the Coyotes here for Jones County. And we'll go with the Charger lineup as it's being introduced here in just a moment. Again, it will be Jones County in their road blue. The Charger starting lineup is going to look like this. They'll start like this at number 3. It's a 6'3 freshman in Easton Moore. He's followed by number 10, a 5'8 sophomore in Jet Yackley. It's number 15, a senior at 6'1 in Wesley Whitler. It's number 20, a 5'10 senior in Gavin Colson. And to round up the starting lineup, it is number 44, a 6'2 senior in James Miles. Head coach for the Chargers is Brian White under the assistance of head coach Jesse Whitler and also Scott Zeffner. Chargers going from left to right. It'll be Jones County going from right to left. Big thanks to them on this one. Scoreboard tonight brought to you by Ringneck Energy and Venture Communications. Big thanks to them for helping us get set for tip-off or for the scoreboard updates. Big thanks to 83 Ag Sales for getting us tipped off here for the boys game. So it will be, looks like I'm going to assume Easton Moore, who is now rocking a sleeve. First time we're seeing accessory being used here for Sully Buttes. Easton Moore in the center circle. He will be taking on, it is Dawson Hunt, and we're underway as the Chargers control the opening tip here. So we'll wait to see what that defense is like on the next possession. Whitler's three, he's off the mark. Rebound is going to be courtesy of Gus Edwards, and the Chargers will go a quick one and done on the first possession. Not even 15 seconds gone by. Chargers elected a man-to-man. With a kick up top now, that will swing it to the near side in Whitley. Pump fake shot there by Lawley. Lawley looks, gives it up, puts it up. There's a shot from Kinsley. And a fight for the rebound is going to be in favor of, it'll be Jones County as they will reset the shot clock. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. Inbound is going to be to the farthest it can be. And still looking inbound now will go to Lawley. He has it on the near wing, matched up by Miles. Here's a bounce pass kick out there for Whitley. Triple is good. And Whitley will get on the scoreboard for Jones County as Colson on the other end quickly gives it off to Yackley, who will float it off the paint, off the glass, and no good. Lawley with the rebound. So Chargers start their first two possessions with no points, and Jones County answers with 5 to start. And I apologize, that was not a 3. It was a long 2 there for Whitley. And Kinsley got a 2 as well. Chargers will miss the shot and fight for the rebound, but it's going to be courtesy of Lawley once again. Jones County with it. City with a 5-8 record, having lost our last 5 games, trying to snap that. Chargers enter this one with a 1-game losing streak. Drive by Hunts. Hunts just outside the paint will miss the shot. Gets his own rebound. Dribbles once. Puts up the shot for a second chance. That one's going to be no good. It's Wesley Whitler who will pick up the rebound. First chance here for Sully Buttes to maybe get some points on the board. Whitler off the glass. That makes it now 4-2 with 6:09 to play. Over the timeline, Kinsley matched up by Colson in a man-to-man. Chargers like to run that quite a bit. Here is now going to be Lawley. Lawley, handoff to Kinsley. Kinsley picks up his dribble in the paint, puts up the shot, and it's good. Kinsley with 4 to start. It's 6-2. Moore on the other end will be fouled. It's so quickly you can look down, Jeremy, and then you look right back up, and they're already trying to go quickly offensively are the Chargers. Lawley picks up the foul. That will send Easton Moore to the line to shoot a pair. And Moore trying to cut this to within 2 as the first free throw for Easton Moore is up and no good. Sully County Sheriff's Office. I want to let you know to be a good citizen. Help out in your community. Your friends and neighbors make Oneida strong and proud. Working together, we can make our town great. Arrive alive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office. Moore will cut it to within 3, though, on a 1-of-2 trip. It is with 5:38 here to go in the first quarter as Moore will take it away. Turnover by Jones County. Quickly, we'll give it off there to Whitler. Fires a 3, no good. Miles trying to get the rebound. Still on the floor. And it's going to be finally picked up there. Still on the floor. We're going to have a tie-up at center court there. And it just felt like that one took forever to have a rebound. Really not a rebound. It's just a tie-up that will favor Jones County. The clock shows 5:17. 6-3 your score on that Venture Communication and Reneck Energy scoreboard. Hunt swinging out there to Whitley. Whitley will give it off to Kinsley inside. It's Hunt who gets the backdoor cut for a deuce. 8-3 your score. Whitler giving off to Colson. Colson will kick it out to Moore. Here's a three as the Chargers just running their game right now. As Moore will get the rebound after the missed shots as he falls to the floor. Turnover by Sully Buttes. Quickly, drive by Lawley. Hand off there to Hunt with some contact. A blocking foul. As Miles was trying to get the charge call to favor him, but the missed shot will send the Coyotes to the line. I think Coach White is going to spend a timeout here. Yep, he will. 10-3 your score with 4:44 to go. So they must have counted that shot there from Hunt. That didn't look like it went in on my end, but I apologize. So they do count the bucket. Foul will be assessed to James Miles, who will pick up his first personal. 4:43 to go. And we mentioned the defense being maybe one of those struggles, and that has appeared to be the case here to start this one, as they are now down by 7. So I'm sure Coach White is going to mention just kind of the defensive component here, and not bad shots taken by the Chargers, but definitely seeing the score on the other end quickly grow there. So 2 free throws here for a chance for a 3-point play for Hunt. So I lied. So it's just 1 free throw. So 1 free throw to make it 11-3. And that's the case. Ackley now over the timeline. Makes his way to the far side there. He's guarded in a man-to-man defense as well. Golson drive, kick out. Yackley triple E's up. Looks good. We leave it short. Whitler will fire a shot, ripping the rebound away. And now he will go and try to go to the line and shoot free throws. So foul going to be given off there to, looks like, Briar Kinsley, who has his first. Whitler missed the first free throw. So we'll stay 11-3 here with 1 more free throw. Whitler sets his feet. 2 dribbles, fires, knocks it in. It's another 1 of 2 trip for the Chargers. 11-4 to score. Chargers trying to go quickly here, but Jones County trying to keep the pace. 4:24 to go. Colson will take it away. And Colson has a 2-on-1 with a high pass there to Whitler and will turn it over. And so a good opportunity has resulted in a turnover for the Chargers. That's just the second turnover here for Sully Buttes in Jones County trying to inbound, and they finally do to Gus Edwards. Pass is deflected there by Whitler, so it'll stay Chargers basketball with 4:11 to go. But Jones County will just try this again with Whitley. Gives it back down to Lawley. Lawley now will just wait to hand it off. Now he will do so to Kinsley. On pass, looks for the inside, just too much and a turnover. Whitler gets it quickly to Colson on a 3-on-3 as Colson will take it all the way for the Buckets. And a timeout spent by Jones County as Gavin Colson gets his first bucket of the night. Cooper Falkenhagen quietly checking in with 3:53 to go. It's now 11-6 and another quick 30-second timeout here. And just notice as well, Coach Scott Nix, he's coaching with a boot on for the Coyotes. So that's kind of been interesting. He's trying to move around, doing the best he can with the situation he's in. So, kudos to Coach Nix out there. Timeout's just trying to rally his team here. So 3:53 left to go, and hopefully a speedy recovery there from Coach Nix, and tries to walk him back to the bench as best he could there. 11-6 your score. He's the inbound now. We'll go to Edwards. No changes to the lineup yet for Jones County. Kinsley gets it over the timeline. Going from right to left. His pass there now giving off to Lolly. Lolly with the hand up to now Kinsley. Far side are the Coyotes. They've been working that far side quite a bit here in this early going. Drive, baseline, layup, reverse, just rolls off the rim. And Cooper Falkenhagen will grab the rebound. Yackley has a lane, will lay it up and leaves it short. Hunt will get the rebound, but a uncharacteristic miss there by the Chargers. They are right now 2 of 9 shooting. Jones County is 5 of 8. Have not taken a 3 yet. In a drive and a foul. It's going to occur on the floor first. 32 is Cooper Falkenhagen picking up foul number 1. James Miles will check back in for Falkenhagen. 3:07 to play. Inside, Hunt puts it up and in. And Hunt's got 7 already to start this one off. It's 13-6. Yackley will step back, swing it now to Moore. Moore will give it off there to Whitler. Dump stop, drive in, going all the way. Puts up the awkward shot. Couldn't get that one to go in. And it's going to be a nice job by Lolly to just kind of keep it away from Sully Buttes on the other end. Got Kinsley going a little too fast, but a foul will be quickly called there by Gavin Colson. That is team foul number 3. The Coyotes will just try again here. Down to Whitley. Whitley with it almost taken away there by Whitler. It will stay at Jones County with 2:30 to play. Jones County has not made a change to their lineup yet here. Both teams have with their starters as that shot hits the side of the middle there. We'll have to give the ball back to Sully Buttes, but yeah, both teams really not going into their bench yet. Chargers did go with Cooper Falkenhagen for a moment. Colson, though, trying to cut the scoring drought that he does with a triple. 13-9 with 2:05 to play. Here's Hunt. Backs his way up now to Lolly. Lolly will zip it in there for Kinsley. Thought about it 3 now. Has to back up. He'll fire 3. Whitler will deflect that one. It's Whitler who's all the way there, but Moore couldn't see him. And now Moore will just have to bring it up quickly to Miles. Layup no good. And that's a 1 and done for Sully Buttes. Right now, it's the second chances for Jones County here in the early going. And then as soon as I say that, it'll be a turnover. Final 1:30. Chargers looking to cut it to within maybe 1. They'll do a 2-arrow with Easton Moore, who's wide open underneath had a wide open lane. He took it. And it's now a 1-shot lead. Now back up to 4 with Dawson Hunt, who's already got 9 points here in the first quarter. Yackley going to try to go the exact same lane, and a foul on the floor. And it sets the foul there. It's Gus Edwards picking up foul number 1. Team foul number 3. As Coach White giving an instruction. And Golson will inbound it from the far baseline. Golson looks inbound, goes to Whitler. Whitler on the drive, in the paint, kick out Moore. 3 is up. That one left short and out of bounds. They'll stay with Sully Buttes. Jonathan McKenzie in for the first time for the Coyotes. Yackley, catch, shoot, 3. Off the mark, Whitler rebound, puts it back up, and he's fouled. Chargers right now being out-rebounded by 1 at 7-6. Shooting-wise, I have the Jones County at 58. Sully Butte just 29% shooting as the foul will be given there to Kinsley, picking up foul number 2. And Whitler to shoot 2 free throws. First one good. That cuts it to within 3. With 54 seconds left to go here in the first. Breton Barber will get set to check in, and he will do so as he will check in for James Miles as Whitler goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. Chargers 4 of 6. 54.7. Lawley getting the inbound, gets it over the midcourt logo and was looking to give it off there to Edwards, and that'll be a turnover. That was the 5th turnover by Jones County here in the first quarter. Chargers I have just for 2 so far. Shot clock separated by 8. More to Barber, up top Colson, trying to go for another 3. Can't do so on that go around. And it's Dawson Hunts with yet another rebound. And now you got another foul on the Chargers. Wesley Whitler picks up the foul. And Carson Miles will check in. That's just the first on Whitler. And Jones County will get it back here. Whitley. I'll give it back there to Hunt. Hunt's kind of been the go-to guy. Miles again back in. And Jones County will turn it over with the clock turned off at 24.3. And they're going to say, no, I lie. They're going to say this is Jones County basketball. There had been some kind of deflection one of the officials saw. With 24 seconds to go. Back to the Coyotes. Taken away there by the Chargers. And a foul will put Gavin Colson to the line. So it's free throws and bonus. Bodie Whitley picks up the foul. That'll be his first. And team's 5th. Colson will miss the first. And we'll get one more free throw coming up. Final free throw is up. It is good. And it makes it now 14-15 here with 18 seconds to go. Hunt's on the drive and another whistle. That should be the 15th foul now on Sully Butte. So now that will put free throws on the line as Breton Barber picks up the foul. Hunt so far already, he's got 9 points. Perfect at the line, and will stay that way. And is now up 16-14. One more final free throw here. He's already got 10 here in the contest, does Hunts. Make that 11. 17-14 here. Yackley going to bring it up with the final 10 seconds. Chargers will take the final shot here. Yackley. Screen for Moore on the drive. Kick out. Barber swinging up top to Moore. 3 with 1 second to go. No good. And that's how the first half is going to end. The Chargers face a 3-point deficit going into the second quarter. We'll step aside. We're back in 60 seconds on Country 95.3.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Butte's athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Chargers face a 3-point deficit going into the second quarter here at the Mark Sefner Court on the campus of Sully Butte High School. Wyatt Barichko with you in the back of the studio. Jeremy doing a great camera work. Appreciate Jeremy. Appreciate all of our helpers here that make all these things possible. So Chargers are going to get to start the second quarter here. Here's a drive from Colson. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. Moore picks it up. Will fire it out to Carson Miles. And a three from Jet Yackley, no good. Moore with a second chance. So he's got a couple of rebounds here already. Chargers will just keep letting that happen, keep getting their chances as long as Jones County really doesn't get the basketball. Here's a three from Carson Miles, no good. And that will end the opportunities there for Sully Butte. And we'll get a whistle on the other end. So it will be Jones County. Here was after Moore got those couple of rebounds there. 7:18 to go here in the quarter. Inbound will go to Kinsley. I'll give it back out now to Whitley. Or Whitney, I should say. And that is a crazy layup there just with the arm motion. And it's now 19-14 now. Back to the Chargers. Whitler up top down to Moore. Swing it down to Yackley. Here's a drive. Jump stop in the paint. Tries to get some contact. Does, and he gets the chance for a three-point play as that shot from Jet Yackley goes on in. Give the foul off there to Jones County. Second one for Gus Edwards. With 6:54 to go. Yackley to go for a perfect three-point play. And we'll leave that one short. Rebound is courtesy of Hunt, who is now 5 rebounds away from a double-double. Back to the Coyotes. Edwards has that taken away. It's going to be Easton Moore who will lay up and leave that layup short. Now Chargers are just not having things go their way on the home court. Shot is put up, and it's going to be picked up there by Whitler. And Whitler will get it off there to Yackley, now to Moore, and Moore will lay it up and in for 2 and cut this back to a one-score game. There's a shot. It's going to be whistled and a foul will be given there to... Looks like they're going to give this one off to Whitney, who picks up foul number 1. Check it out is Gus Edwards. So it's a 1-point game. Chargers with 6:11 to play. Inbound going to be taken away there by Whitler. That is turnover number 8. And Whitler now will fire a 3. That one no good. It's Hunt once again with the board. Right now, Chargers just 29%. Jones County at 50, but Chargers are the ones who are getting more of the opportunities from the field. Kinsley spins, looks, gives it off there for McKenzie, and turns it over. Chargers have not taken the lead once in this one, and quickly, Jones County wasn't even set defensively. He didn't realize how quickly things go. Yackley gonna step into a 3, got to go in. And the Chargers, for the first time here in Oneida tonight, they have a lead. Yackley takes it away after the turnover. 21-19 with 5:21 to go. Carson Miles for 2, and now the pace starts to pick up, and Jones County going to try to stop it early. That's the pace the Chargers want to play. Definitely when they go faster, they definitely feel a lot better in a sense of just, like, it just feels like that's their flow that they want to play. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. 5:17 to play. Chargers 23. It is Jones County 19. We're back in 30 seconds.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Red Spray Service in Pierre and Oneida would like to wish the Sully Butte Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Red Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Timeout taken by Jones County with 5:17 to play. 23-19 your score. The Chargers just took the lead there as they outscored the Coyotes at 9-2 in the second quarter. Chargers just getting out of their timeout. Again, it was a full timeout taken by Jones County. Chargers wanted to bring the full court press. These officials letting just, if they're not there in time, they're going to let things go. And it's going to be taken away there by Whitler. Then right back to the Coyotes as Lally will get the layup to go in and cuts the lead to within a score. 5 minutes to go. 23-21 your score. Oh, scoring affair here to start this one off. Yackley 3 up. That one bounce and brought down from Hunt, who goes up to climb for the rebound. Chargers can't get the 3 to go either. They're 2 of 14 so far here in this first half. So 1 point lead. Jones County can tie with a 2 or lead with a 3. That one on the deck. Now it's picked up there by Lally, who will put it up for 2 and tie things up. 23 apiece here. We are tied for the first time since zeros, and the Chargers almost lost it. It's picked up there by Moore, who will get the bucket to go. 25-23. Drive taken away there by Moore as he snatches it there. Yackley 1 to go as he'll put the layup up and good. Yackley now with 8 in this quarter. Kinsley tries to answer with a 3. Rebound Lally as he gets contact and a trip to the line. That's going to be a foul on James Miles. Picks up foul number 2. Team foul number 3 in the quarter. As the first free throw is off the mark after a perfect start to this one. Cooper Falconet will check in. Also, Bratton Barber will check in for the Chargers. With 3:54 to go. Free throw, no good. Whitler secures the rebound. As Whitler's got 5 and 5 so far. There's a zip from Moore to Falconet. He's fouled. Count the buckets. Zip pass in there from Easton Moore to Cooper Falconet. Gets the bucket to go in. Foul will be on McKenzie. And Falconet has a chance to make a 3-point play out of this one for Sully Buttes. Free throw up. Perfect. 30-23 and a foul on Easton Moore. That is. Picks up foul number 2. And he will check out. Kevin Colson is back in. 3:47 to play. Inbound will go to Hunt. Now gives it back up to Lally over the midcourt stripe. 30-23. It's been the biggest lead for the Chargers so far. Almost taking it away there once again. Hunt drive, loses it, and a travel. That is 12 turnovers in this one. And it looks like more frustration defensively, letting the Coyotes really just kind of do what they want offensively on these drives. But right now, the Chargers have done better defensively in this second quarter. Take the lead. Yackley will have that fall out of his hands, but it's last touch there by Jones County. Colson, inbound, Falconet back out to Colson. Now it's Yackley, 3 up, and no good, and a foul. That's going to be a foul on the Chargers. Wesley Whitler picks up foul number 2. Carson Miles will check in. And that is bonus. Bonus free throws here for Jones County. I will put Kinsley at the line. It looks like Whitler is going to have a break on the bench as he'll miss the first free throw. So Kinsley misses the first, and now Jones County has missed their last 3 free throws. And we'll get one more free throw here. 3:20 to go in the second. And we got one more, and that one's going to be good as well. 30-24 here. Here's a drive by Colson. He's fouled. They're going to wave off the shot, though. It's a foul on the floor first. With 3:13 to play, and they'll give the foul off there to Lolly. Is inbound, goes to Yackley. 3 as he falls to the floor, maybe trying to get that 4-point play opportunity, but Yackley's got 10 points here in this second quarter. Hunt's going to try to answer with a 3 of his own, and he does. Did not make a shot all second quarter until just now. The lead stays at 6. Colson's 3, no good. Trading threes right now, it feels like, between these two squads. Back to Jones County. Chargers trying to take that one away there from Kinsley. After the missed shot there from Kinsley, it's picked up by Barber. Yackley now on the other end quickly. Is that one he's going to be fouled on? And that will send Yackley to the charity stripe and shoot 2 after the foul there on Jones County. They just got Lolly for his 3rd. It's bonus. Or one more free throw, I should say, before bonus. Yackley makes the first. And we'll get one more here. Going to see Hudson Barber check in for Colson. So the Chargers are rocking Barber, Hudson Barber, Brenton Barber, Jet Yackley, Cooper Falkenhagen, and Carson Miles. As Yackley makes the second. So 4 of the 5 starters taking a rest right now. Over the timeline, Kinsley will back his way up, trying to get a screen there from Hunt. Just tries around the defense. He'll have a step back triple. Leaves that one short, and that will be out of bounds. Chargers have scored 21 in the second quarter here so far. Final 2:13 here is, statistically, you think the Chargers are have an advantage in most of this, but it's actually been Jones County here lately. Yackley 3, no good. Falkenhagen rebound, puts it back up and in. Chargers take a 37-27 advantage. Kinsley looks to go all the way with it in the paint, gives it off to Hunt, throws it up for 2, no good. Miles will rip that away from anybody and will have the rebound. Yackley going to push the pace, goes into the paint, puts up the shot, and looking for a foul call, and is not going to get it, as Yackley was asking for, especially with how fast he was going. Inbound, though, goes from Miles to Yackley, and a 10-point advantage here for Sully Buttes. Barber back out to Hudson Barber. This one's 3. That one's going to be no good. And no opportunity for the Chargers to get some points. Back to Jones County. 3 there from Whitney. We haven't called his name in a while. And once again, Carson Miles with a rebound. Falkenhagen for 2. And everything right now going for the Chargers. Final minute here of the half, and Jones County going to spend a timeout with 59.9 seconds to go. It's a quick 30. We'll keep it right here. Sully County Sheriff's Office wants to remind you to be an example. Driving sober shows your passengers and others that you take responsibility for them and yourself. Arrive alive, don't drink and drive. This is the message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office. 58.9 seconds to go. Definitely a quarter, big difference from the first quarter to the second quarter for the Chargers. Just 14 points in the first, 25 in the second. They've outscored Jones County 25-10 here in the second quarter here so far. That's how we're at the 39-27 advantage. So Jones County will have it coming out of the timeouts. Inbound, going to be Whitney. Get it back from Kinsley. Now gives it off to Hunt. Shot clock is separated by 30. Here's a give. Kinsley, triple, no good, and a foul is going to be on the Chargers. They're going to get Jay Yackley on the foul. That'll be his first, and that will put McKenzie to the line with 48.4. McKenzie's first free throw is good. That's his first points of the night, and it cuts the lead to within 11. Foul free throw is short. Kinsley rebound for a second chance, but Miles will take it away. Yackley has it, swinging to Miles, now to Barber. Barber back to Miles, now to Yackley. This clock now separated by 11. Here's a give to Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen kick back up to Barber, now swings it over there to Miles. Miles is looking for Yackley. Yackley was able to regain control, 13 on the shot clock. Yackley, drive, jump stop, floated it up, hits the back of the iron, and it's going to be picked up there by Whitney. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Hunt will give it off there to Kinsley. 10 seconds to go. Drive by Kinsley, looks for the pass. Going to be deflected there. This is Barber. Barber with three. Barber gives it off to Yackley. At the buzzer, does he go 2 for 2? He can't, is Yackley. And half court, or final shots there to end the half. And we will go into the halftime intermission with a 11-point lead. It is right now the Chargers 39. And it's going to be Jones County 28. We're back in 2 minutes here on Country 95.3.
Blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
Whitner Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitner Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Back here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports, your halftime show brought to you by Lake Canal Construction in Hawaii. Grain Butts, we got a student council report to get to you here as J.C. Yeager joins me here on the student council report brought to you by Brett Spray Service. First off, I'm sure you're exhausted by what was it, a total of like 8 quarters you played?
Yeah, exactly. I got fouled out too, so it just... They worked really hard though, so I'm happy how good we played.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun game. If you missed out, that's on them, not on anybody who was here. But
yeah.
JC, let us know what's going on here around Sully Buttes.
So Thursday, there's parent-teacher conferences from 3 to 8. Students are dismissed at 2:30. Friday, there's no school, but there is a doubleheader at Gettysburg. Start time is 4. Leave time is 2:45. Girls wrestling at Stanley County for the Big Dakota Conference meet beginning at 4. Saturday, boys wrestling at Redfield Invite. Start time is at 10. And Monday, there is a school board meeting at 6:30.
That is everything going on around Sully Buttes. It's a pretty quiet week than most weeks, especially definitely on the athletic side. But the fact that you guys have no school on Friday is going to be...
Yeah, that's going to be good.
It's not a 5-day weekend that I heard about President's Day, but you guys are... It feels like you guys get a lot more breaks than the old days.
Yeah, we do,
guys,
definitely.
Is that something that like that you are taking granted for, that you get all those...
Oh, yeah, I sleep in.
I'm sure a lot of high school students sleep in as well. But, JC, thank you so much for letting us know what's going around Sully Buttes High School. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll get you some first half numbers next here on Country 95.3.
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Butte Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair, located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers. Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 220-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
With over 40 years of experience, Lake Canal Construction Incorporated is your one-stop shop for grain handling on the farm or commercial. From repairs to complete new build projects, we've got the expertise to take on the toughest jobs. We're a proud authorized Sukup dealer ready to meet all your grain bin needs with quality products and dependable service. Call Todd today at 605-295-0011 for quality work backed by a crew you can trust. From Todd, Gary, Legina, and the entire Lake Canal Construction crew, good luck, Chargers, on a winning season.
Back here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports. We're just going to get you all the numbers here. It's your Lake Canal Construction Hawaii Green halftime show. Big thanks to Brett Spray Service for letting us know what was going on for the Sully Buttes High School. Yeah, no school on Friday, so they're going to have a 3-day weekend coming up here. But taking a look at some numbers here, we do have one lead change in the contest, 15-9 after 1 in favor of Jones County. The Sully Buttes Chargers would outscore or I should say 17-14. I was looking at the girls' stats after 1. It was still Jones County on top after 1. Chargers go 25-11 in the second quarter. That gives them the 39-28 advantage in one half of play. You're watching some of the youth basketball players playing right now on the court, and definitely very entertaining. And watch out! Gotta watch out for the basketball there. But taking a look at some other numbers, Chargers shoot 14 of 38 from the field. Right now, that is currently first half at 36%. Jones County would go 47% from the field shooting-wise. Chargers 3 of 17 from three-point land at 14 of 38 shooting, 8 of 12 from the charity line. The Jones County 5 of 9 from the line, 1 of 3 from three-point land, and 11 of 23 from the field. So those are your team numbers here. 13 turnovers for Jones County. I have 4 for the Sully Buttes Chargers in this one. Rebounds, Jones County 18, Sully Buttes 14. Take a look at some individual numbers. Scoring led by Dawson Hunt for Jones County at 14 points, 7 boards. Lake Lawley with 4 and 5. You got Gus Edwards with 2 rebounds. Whitney with 2 and 1. And Kinsley with 7 and 3 so far in this one. For the Chargers, led by Jet Yackley. He's got 12 in the contest so far. Carson Miles with 2. Wesley Whitler with 5. Gavin Colson with 6. Cooper Falconet having 7 points off the bench to start this one off. Carson Miles has 2. And Easton Moore with 7 here so far. So those are your individual numbers here. And we will have the start of the second half next after this 2-minute timeout on Country 95.3 and online at Country 95.3 Sports.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go Sully Buttes Chargers from all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net.
The Sully Buttes Chargers are on fire, and so is our grill. Before you head to the field or the court, stop by the corner. We're celebrating the Chargers. Come fill your tank, grab a drink, snack, and show your team spirit with us. It's where Charger Nation gets ready to go. For either home or away game, fill up your car and your stomach. Call ahead if you're running late at 605-258-2400. Order your pizza or burgers and have them waiting on you. The corner is located on Highway 83.
Getting you set for the second half here in just a moment as the Chargers up by, looks like by 11, I apologize, at 39-28 in this one. So far, it will be Jones County basketball to start the second half. They're going from left to right, Chargers down, right to left here in this one, as the Chargers will go with their starting five in Gavin Golson, Jay Yackley, Wesley Whitler, James Miles, and Easton Moore. Jones County will start with their same five here as well. Gotta get the clock reset to 8 minutes, and we are getting set. We're just waiting on here in just a moment, and we gotta reset the fouls and everything here. They haven't had that reset yet, so we're still waiting on that. We'll have that reset here in just a moment. Feels like the scoreboard has its moments there. Now they have flipped it to the fourth quarter. Should be third quarter. We'll get there. We'll get there to start the second half. There we go. And should be good to go as the officials letting the other official know. Let's get this one going. Jones County basketball to start the second half here. And looks like, there we go. It was like it was zoomed in a little bit there, but it will be a turnover to start the second half for Jones County. And the Chargers will have their first crack at it here in the second half. Colson, hand off to Whitler. Whitler now will give it off there to Yackley. Yackley now to Colson. Colson with the handoff to Whitler in the paint. Jump stop, loses his shot. He gets his own shot. He's fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot a pair. I said, well, why did he not get the travel there? There was a deflection on the shot, which allowed him to catch the basketball after his first attempt there. So Whitler will go to the line. Foul going to be assessed there to Gus Edwards. Picks up foul number 1, and make it now 40-28 after that score. Final free throw here from Whitler. Whitler's shot is up and is good. Well, that is a perfect trip at the line for Wesley Whitler. Chargers are 10 of 14 from the line here this evening. And just their one lone game at home before both teams make a trip back to Gettysburg. And Coyotes will turn it away. Yackley going to try to go all the way with it. He'll lose it out of bounds. And it's going to be Jones County basketball. Looks like that one just fell out of Yackley's hand there. So the Coyotes will have it now over the midcourt line. There at the top now is Lolly. Lolly gives it off to Hunt. That's been the name here for Jones County here so far. That one taken away by Whitler. Whitler going to go all the way with it. Puts it up for 2. It's good. Whitler's got 4 here to start the second half. It's 43-28 on your Ringneck Energy Venture Communication scoreboard. Big thanks to Hawaii Grain and Lincoln Out Construction helping us recap that first half. There's Hunt now in the post, matched up by Whitler. Puts up the shot. He's fouled, and the bucket is going to go in. And count the buckets there for Dawson Hunt. As James Miles picks up foul number 3, and definitely some frustration for James Miles. Hunt trying to get the 2 or 3-point play, and it won't be successful. And it'll just stay where it's at right now. Colson, kick out more. Triple from the near corner, hits the top of the scoreboard. And Kinsler picks up the rebound, trying to go all the way with it for 2. No good. And now Jed Yackley trying to rush down the court. Gives it off to Falkenhagen for 2 and got it to go in. Cooper Falkenhagen with a nice 9 points here today. Leads at 15. Here's Kinsley. Has that poked away from Colson. Colson trying to keep going for it. And that's going to be... We'll see what the officials confer here. I think they're going to try to say it should be... They're going to try to see if Jones County has a reason to have it. That's really the question. And they're going to say Colson touched it last there. So from our angle, might have been just a fingertip, and that might have been what the officials saw. And that's how maybe that call goes Jones County's way. 6:06 to play. Score right now is 45-30 in favor of the Chargers here from Oneida. There's a give to Kinsley. Now back up top to Whitney. Whitney will swing it now to Edwards. Then will continue swinging things around. Spin. Hunt spins around Falkenhagen. Shot no good. Whitler gets the rebound, and he will try to go all the way with it. Nice jump stop move for 2. Whitler has all but 2 points to start this second half for the Chargers. Timeout taken by Jones County. 5:53 to go. It is 47-30 in favor of Sully Buttes. It is a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30 as well. We'll be back. 5:33 to go. 47-30 your score back here on Country 95.3.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Back here on Country 95.3, online at country 95.3 Sports Wire Barichka with you. Jeremy back in the studio, or back behind the camera. Big thanks to Emma, who steps in here for today's game behind the board, making us live here on the air on Country 95.3 and online at peercountry.com. Will be Jones County basketball after the timeout. Chargers up by 17 now. That's the biggest lead of the game so far by either team. Jones County had a 7-point lead for a moment, and that being taken away after a 25-11 second quarter output. Chargers right now starting this quarter with a 8-2 scoring output. Ball is on the basketball, on the ground. It's picked up there by Colson. Turnover number 17, and Colson will travel with it. So that will be just the 5th turnover by the Chargers here this evening. Definitely the defensive side is what Coach White has been hoping to see from his team. Definitely looking for that improvement from the loss on Saturday in Warner, which both teams which Sully Buttes will make a trip back to. Bunce was looking on the pick and roll play, and that's going to be taken away as Yackley comes up with it. Gives it off to Moore for the layup for 2. It's good. 49-30 now your score. 4:48 to go here in the third. Drive. Looks. Zip is in there intended for Hunt. Taken away once again. Whitler will have another layup for 2. Whitler with 13. 4:30 to go. It's 51-30 now. Colson almost has that taken away. Now he pokes it away for the steal, and Colson will be fouled. So that will be a foul on Jones County. They're second in the quarter. And Kinsley picks up the his third of the contest so far. Inbound goes to Whitler, and another whistle and another foul. This time coming from the near side official. Look at the foul off there to Lally, who picks up his 4th personal foul. And Lally will have to check out with 4 personal fouls. Whitler gets the inbound, hand off down to Colson. Gives it off to Moore, thought about a 3, drive, jump stop. Those are some really good jump stops there by the Chargers. They do a really good job, especially when they're driving, just giving themselves enough chance to give them enough room to put the easy layups in. It's paid off so far. Hunt drive, shot no good. Deflected there by Falkenhagen. From Whitler off the glass, leaves it short. Ball is on the ground, and it's going to be last touch by Jones County. So we'll stay at Sully Buttes with 3:47 to go. Colson inbound to Yackley. He's at the top. Drive in paint. Kick out Moore. Triple from the near wing. Will hit the front iron. Falkenhagen rebound. Trying to bully his way for another shot, and Falkenhagen's doing a really good job here on the glass tonight. 9 points and 4 boards. As they'll give that foul off there to Bridger Erickson, what we were seeing for the first time. Number 32 for Jones County. Yackley at the top. 3 is up. 3 is no good, and this time Falkenhagen on the reach over the back. That's the missed 3 there from Yackley. So Falkenhagen picks up foul number 2 as we'll see Bretton Barber check in for Jet Yackley. 53-30 your score. Only 2 points have been scored by Jones County here in the third quarter. Chargers have outscored them 14-2 here in this third quarter. Kinsley will bring it back to the top. Moore has that almost poked away there. Kinsley now will just give it off there to Hunt. Hunt will go baseline, fire a mid-range jumper, leave that short there, intended for Barber on the rebound. Put up and in by Whitler on the other end as the Chargers just going fast here. Whitler has got another steal and another shot and another score. It is all Chargers here in this third quarter to start. Whitney picks up foul number 5 for the team, and that'll put Sully Butte in the bonus for the final 3:01 as Whitler has a chance to make it a 3-point play. He has 17, now 18, and it's now 58-30, and Chargers get one more bucket that wouldn't force the running clock here. Back to the Coyotes. Here's a drive now from Kinsley for 2, and he will force that shot to go in, so have to wait on the other end quickly. Colson lets one man go, puts it up and in on the other end. Chargers just are going quickly here. Bringing that full court pressure, giving the Coyotes really a tough time here offensively. Hunt will put up the shot. That one's going to go in as well. And Hunt trying to help the Coyotes out here in this third quarter. Moore, give it off to Colson. Now it's Barber. Now to Whitler at the top. Back now to Colson with 2:12 to go here in the quarter. Moore triple off the back iron. Whitler rebound. Puts up the shot. He's fouled and another bucket. Whitler has done so much in this third quarter. I've run out of room on my stat sheet. That's how much he's done in this quarter so far. Yackley will check back in here, and now I'm struggling to find a way to get Whitler some more points. So it's now 62-34. Whitler still has a chance to get that 3-point play. Foul is going to be on Kinsley, who picks up foul number 4. And Whitler will get the trifecta on that 3-point play. Final 2 minutes to go here is now 63-34 and a whistle and a foul. Now on Cooper Falkenhagen picks up his 3rd. So Jones County just reset here from the sideline in front of the home stands. Inbound now to Hunt. We'll swing it over now there to Whitney. Back now for a triple off the glass, and in is Bridger Erickson. And so now Jones County getting the scores going. Whitler going to try to answer with a 3 of his own, and that's going to be no good, and Falkenhagen picks up his 4th. 1:35 to go, and we'll get a change in the lineup. It'll be Hudson Barber checking in. So Falkenhagen picks up 3 fouls here in the third quarter. With 1:35 to go in the third. So Hudson Barber checks in, and Brandon Barber almost had that poked away as well. Back to Hunt. Hunt now on the drive in the paint, looks for McKenzie, can't do so. Almost lost it there. Now Whitler will poke it away. That's going to be turnover number 22. Loses it is Whitler. McKenzie has it, goes for the layup. That's no good. McKenzie gets a second chance, and he's fouled with 1:10 to go. So that will send McKenzie to the line, courtesy of Carson Miles on the foul. And McKenzie he's looking for his 2nd and 3rd points on the day. First free throw off the mark. We'll see Gavin Colson check in for Brenton Barber. One more free throw. Chargers shooting 67% from the field. Second free throw will drop in. It's now 63-38. Whitler 3 short. Carson Miles rebound. Another chance here as Whitler will put it up for 2. So now Whitler scored too many points in this third quarter. Jones County turned it over, but it's given right back. And as soon as I say that, it's now back to the Chargers. 44 seconds to go. Quickly as Barber, give it off down to Whitler. It's up top now to Colson. Colson to Miles, now to Yackley. Yackley, put it up there for Barber. 3, that one off the iron. Fight for the basketball. It was last touched by Hunt. It'll stay. Sully Buttes basketball with 28 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. 28 seconds, shot clock turned off. Chargers with the basketball. Just assume here that the Chargers, if they want, they can hold it for the final shot, which is usually what they elect to do. Coach White directing the offense here from the sideline. Haven't seen him stand much in this game so far on the coaching side. Really just more of the inbound plays. 7 seconds to go. Yackley gets the screen. He's going to go all the way. Floater is up. No good. Miles put back. It's good as time expires. And Carson Miles, what way to get your second bucket of the night after the missed shots. And the Chargers put 25 in the third. They lead 67-38. We're back in the final 8 minutes here on Country 95.3 in 60 seconds.
Yag Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Yag Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Yag Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771. Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Buttes Sports.
Fourth quarter about to get underway here from the Mark Sefner court as they're trying to get a 50-50 raffle winner here. And Chargers a point away to there's a potential running clock here as they do start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. They are right now leading 67-38. Carson Miles got a shot late in the quarter, and actually they didn't score 25, they scored 28 in the third. As Wesley Whitler added 3 more in that second half, but they gave me so little room on the stat sheet that I ran out of room on my stat sheet, and Gavin Colson will make the 3, and that will have put the running clock in effect. It is now 70-38 here as the Chargers have just definitely improved from the first to the second quarter. The clock stops with 7:37 to go, though. $7:37 left to go here, and we will see the clock now resume. So I'm not sure what took us a moment there as Carson Miles picked up the foul. It's Wesley Whitler once again with the steal. Leaves the bucket short. Easton Moore, though, will clean it up. Chargers have caused 25 turnovers for Jones County here today. 72-38 your score. On the other end, we got a whistle and a foul. And 2 free throws coming up. Looks like Moore is going to pick up the foul. I'll send Kinsley to the line. And that will be the case. So Moore got the rebound and the putback will out of the foul. And now send Kinsley to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is left shorts. And we'll get one more final free throw here. It did stop the clock with 7 minutes to go. Second free throw is good. So it's a 1 of 2 trip there for Kinsley. Is Whitler going to fire another 3, and that's good. Chargers just now pouring it on here from the Mark Sefner courts. As the Sully Butte Chargers looking to stay undefeated at home. Go 7-0 at home here on the season. Got a couple more games left here at home this season. The Charger girls have quite a few left here as well. 7 on the shot clock for Jones County. Lawley has it, looks to pass it there for Kinsley, and another foul. And another free throw coming up. The clock will once again stop once again it will stop for the fouls. Carson Miles picks up foul number 3. Kinsley's first free throw is up. It's going to be left short. James Miles will check in. Check in for Carson Miles. So the Chargers will have their starting 5 out there. Final free throw is good. So another 1 of 2 trip for Jones County. There's Yackley now. Hand off to Morse. Swing it now to Colson. The Chargers will, looks like they'll try to take this 1-game win streak into Gettysburg on Friday as Easton Moore knocks in a triple from the near corner. It is all Sully Butte. It's a 35-point advantage. Kinsley spins, looks between the legs of Colson. Now getting back out from Wally to Kinsley. Hunt makes one man go. Has that pickpocket away from Gavin Colson. And Moore has it, who will just go for the easy layup. Chargers just scoring 41 points in the second half, and another whistle. That'll be a foul on Sully Butte as James Miles picks up foul number 4. Cooper Falkenhagen, Bretton Barber, and Carson Miles going to check in here as the Chargers will start clearing that bench out. Going to be 10-4 on the season with a date with Gettysburg on Friday. A 6:30 and 7:45 estimate tip-off times for those games. Varsity girls and varsity boys action on Country 95.3 and online at Country 95.3 Sports. Didn't let the clock continue to roll there, so we're going to try to do our best to fix that. Hunt shot no good. It's put back up and in by Lawley there. That was the first miss there for Jones County. That was their first attempt as well. Falkenhagen has it. He'll just give it up there to Miles. Miles now. Back now to Moore. There's a swing to Barber. Barber to Moore. Moore drives in, goes for the layup and leaves that one short. Back now to Hunt. Hunt shot no good in a whistle on a hard fall to the floor. Hunt's going to get up and try to walk it off there. They're going to say it's on the shot, and Cooper Falkenhagen has fouled out of this game. He has now 5 fouls. Finished the game, though, with 9 points and 4 rebounds. So really good first half efforts. And a third quarter effort there from Cooper Falkenhagen. Easton Moore going to check out, and we'll see Jackson Paxton back in for the first time. Hudson Barber is also in for Sully Butte. Bucket was good there. I'm not sure where the 42 came from. That's my apologies. That's my fault. There is Barber Hunt with the first shot made. The second shot is no good. Miles coming up with the rebound there for Sully Butte. The Chargers turning over just for the 8th time. Final under 4 minutes here from Sully Butte High School. Again, Chargers are going to go to 10-4 on the season. As something puts another bucket in there. And it will be a date again with Gettysburg here this Friday. Again, they were under the name Porter County, but now it will be in the name Gettysburg. Chargers have it. Paxton with 18 on the shot clock. He'll spin, give it off to Miles. Miles skip passes looking for Carson Miles, and that's going to be almost taken away there. Chargers come back with it. Barber tries for the layup and just put a little too much juice on that layup, and it'll be a foul on, looks like a Barber. That will be the case, and they just got a little poke in the eye there. And 2:56 left to go. Clock will stop, and it's free throws coming up here as the Chargers have put the bonus. And they are going to put Chase Height in the game here. That's what the student section was cheering about, and the first free throw is no good from Gus Edwards. James Miles will check out and get one more free throw here. Edwards, second free throw is good. Foul 2:53 here. The Chargers' home winning streak remains alive here. Barber, triple from the near corner, no good. It's going to be Paxton who puts it up and in. Chargers, one of their best scoring outputs of the season by far, as McKenzie will get another shot on the end. It's not even close to their second best of the season now because of tonight's results. Miles has it, kicks out down to Paxton. And Paxton will have that be turned over. Taking a quick look here for Sully Buttes is Jones County will just give it right back to Sully Buttes. A quick post-game show after this one, as we're going to also see Lincoln Olson check in to this one. Trying to see what the second now highest scoring output is going to be for the Chargers this season. Again, this is going to be their highest by far here tonight. Yeah, their highest going in is the shot's going to be missed there by the Chargers and picked up there by Edwards. Now, remembering the 70s, they had 79-37 wins, so it's Ty Moore here. The clock will stop with 1:30 to go, and it looks like a timeout for substitution changes there. But yeah, 79 has been the second highest scoring output there by the Chargers here this season. That was against Ty Moore Herald when they put that 79 points up. Olsen has it. Give it off there now to Barber. Barber's going to drive, put up the floater. It's good. Hudson Barber with the deuce here. It's now 84-51, and out of bounds it will stay Jones County. Final seconds trickling down here on KLXS Beer Country 95.3. Is inbound going to be stolen away is Carson Mercer, who will leave the layup short. It's out of bounds. It will stay. No, it'll go to Jones County. Chargers go 32 of 70 unofficially shooting, 11 of 15 from the line, 6 of 26 from three-point land. Jones County is going to finish tonight with 17 points, or 17 shots out of 36 makes, and 10 of 20 from the free-throw line, 2 of 4 from three-point land. As Mercer or McKenzie is going to 2 points to go in. The clock will stop with 11 and a half seconds here left to go. I will pick up the foul there, but turnovers 28 for Jones County. The Chargers would finish with 9 2-lead changes. 1 tie occurred in the contest so far as McKenzie converts the three-point play. It's now 84-54 as the final seconds tick off here, and they'll just hold it here, and that will be your final. Chargers 84. And it will be Jones County 54 here on the day. That will be your final here As we will wrap things up here in just a moment. Big thanks to Jeremy running the camera. Big thanks to Emma back in the studio. And we will just quickly keep things here. We do have individual numbers. It is going to be Wesley Willer leading scoring with 23 points. 4 Chargers ended up with double digits. Bobby Colson with 11. Yackley with 12. Easton Moore with 18. 2 for Jackson Paxton. 2 for Hudson Barber. Carson Miles would finish with 4 points and 4 rebounds in the contest. Cooper Falkenhagen, who is your Colson Farms unsung hero player of the game, with 9 points and 4 rebounds. He'd foul out of the contest, but your Yackley Ranches player of the game. How about Easton Moore here for this particular Tuesday night, as Easton Moore finishes with 18 points in the contest. So that is going to do it here for us here, as the Chargers are victorious, scoring a crazy, I believe, 55 points to 26 in the second half, if I do my math here correctly. 28 and 17, yeah. 55 points in the second half for the Chargers. That is a number you like to see if you're Sully Butte. So the Chargers go to 10-4 on the season. Next game, Friday at Gettysburg. And it's going to be a 6:30 tip-off. Estimate time for the girls, boys to follow. We'll have that coverage for you here on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports. For everybody back in the studio, big thanks to Emma helping us run today's broadcast on the radio side of things. Big thanks to Jerry running the camera here in this one. I'm Wyatt Barichka. Big thanks to all of our sponsors who make this broadcast possible, and the entire Riverfront Broadcasting team. Thank you again for tuning into this broadcast. This has been a presentation of Sully Butte basketball. Have a great night. God bless. We'll send it back to the music.